you know the answers to things.
I do.
I'm pretty sure he hasn't tested it out either, so I don't know that he's gonna know.
Blasphemy.
As far as I'm aware, this DLC just happens on your ship, so it shouldn't interfere with anything.
Ooh. So wait, hold on. This is cheap deal. This is cheap LC, where it's like, ah, yes. Now that you have it, a new character has randomly populated itself into the game.
Kind of. Like,
Oh,
essentially... God. I mean, it's not really cheap. It's 15 hours worth of content, but the content takes place on the lower hulls of your ship.
Ooh. Bigger
That's
ship.
the idea.
Bigger ship.
This DLC is focused around exploring the entirety of your ship.
Ooh.
As opposed to the next one, which is supposed to be...
This gets to go to the lower decks.
I get to go to the lower decks.
You get to explore the poop deck.
Where they're gonna forcibly try and make
I have not been
Bashir and what's his name? Gay.
Oh yeah, you mean the guy who was constantly going out with every single woman in every episode?
Yeah.
They're gonna make him gay.
Lodex made yeah, it was like, oh, it's like, yeah, they're actually get gay for each other now. This is like, no, they're just friends. Newsflash, guys can be fucking good, close friends and not have a fucking thing for each other.
You know,
yeah,
that's lost on leftists. That's lost on lefties. They think that if you actually are like, hey, we could be friends, they're like, oh, you're automatically should be like banging that guy. It's like, but
Frodo and what's Sam?
Yeah. Frodo and what's his dick?
Definitely banging in the woods. Like, no, they weren't.
No,
those two were just really, really good friends.
Yeah, like, which actually kind of makes me feel bad. Like, I mean, imagine these people going, we have no way of understanding.
We don't need it.
Like, imagine these people saying, "Oh, we don't actually have a Prometheum. Do we have Prometheum?
We've already got Extract Team running on that, dude. Leave it alone.
All right.
Yeah.
But imagine
we were trying to explain to you last time we played. You don't need to grab the 1%ers. Go save the stuff for save the extractors for the things that give you like 5 or 6 star resource instead of like the 1 resource.
Oh, hold on. Let me do one thing real quick.
Well, I mean, I will agree with Randall of Clerks that like that final scene when like Frodo wakes up and Sam saunters in, that was a pretty gay look.
I've never heard of this.
Right. You haven't seen Clerks 2?
No.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You've got to see the argument of Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars.
Oh god!
Oh my god! This shit was crazy.
We are going to warp travel to some unexplained systems.
Unexplained or unexplored?
It can be both. No, look, I didn't explain how they got here. You know. Magus of this mission allowed him to remember a few highly obscure terrestrials. It seemed he had never studied in the first place. Aha! The Materium works in mysterious ways.
I do like the fact that it just annoyingly dings if I click it fast enough.
We're gonna drop that down to 1, make it safer.
There you go, Myth. You have to watch that shit.
Well, I mean, we could probably do a movie night tomorrow.
Oh, cop.
All right. So first, hold on, wait. First things first. Where's my?
Let's explore everything but the unknown ships.
No. Well, no. What I want to do is, where's my touched by the holiness, complacency +2. Very good. That's not what I wanted. Where's my? I want to buy stuff. Where's my company store?
I don't know that you can access it from here. You may have to go to the deck of the ship and actually talk to the dude.
To the deck.
Or the bridge.
To the bridge. Oh. Yeah, I gotta figure out what the hell that audio desync is, because it's happening. It's actually worse now than what it was before, which is really weird.
Oh, yeah. And I have watched the Amazon Prime 40K episode. It's pretty good. I'd recommend it to you both.
Why am I sitting at 100%? There it goes. Okay.
Here's your special.
I believe it. Ugh. Let's see. Where is
some goods? 6.
Yep.
God, his avatar does not match.
You're like, it's never matching. Why is it never matching? Why do you do this?
Parts.
Repulsor shield. Yes. Look at it. Take them all. Give nothing back. Ooh, you fill your flagship arsenals with various munitions that enhance capabilities of the flagship weapons. Yes! Alright, peasants. I need you to, hold on, let's see, can we trade anything? Yes. Void Eldari, Dukari. That'll get us 1,200 reputation with them. Hold on, we could get higher reputation. Wait, hold on, what happened?
What do you mean?
We need to get 7. We need to get an Arachnotech macro battery.
We could get 2,100 points. Okay, Void Pirates is pretty low on the totem pole. We get 2,100.
Oh, just get it. More boom booms.
We are now level 5.
We need a triple Void Shield Array. Provides 190 points of protection.
There we go.
Yeah, we just gotta get the 6 and then we get more things.
Now let's look
Any
at
of these other dudes want to give us stuff?
Yeah, I know, right? Let's see. Ah, Mobile Extractium.
Mobile Extractium. Ooh.
Yes. Nope.
Opticon's still trading with us after we shit stomped his boy.
We didn't shit stomp anybody. We did him a favor, okay? We did him a solid. We dealt with a rogue Mechanicus agent, which, by their own definition, they wouldn't want to do anyway. Flak ammo arsenal.
See what we can do to our shippy ship.
Armor. Let's see. Do we have better armor?
You have better shields.
Hold on.
Dude.
That one. Shields. We have a lot of shields. Good lord. 80%, 80 points, 95, 120. This one.
Ooh, there are holsters.
Which ones? 80% for each sector. This amount is doubled against enemy kinetic attack. Yeah, but this is provides 90% for each sector. And the amount is doubled against enemy blast attacks. This is just all around better. Just 120 points across the board.
But if you're fighting against heretic stuff, they're going to be fighting you with macro cannons. Things like that.
Oh no! Hold on. I don't want to take that off.
You got to think about what you're fighting against here. Like against Eldar, you have a compound void ship or shield array which does 120 points of protection.
Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the compound. Now let's see. My dorsal gun. I don't have anything better for the dorsal gun. Let's see.
Ooh, you got better torpedoes.
Now let's see. The Ryza is long-range broadside cannons. Okay, that's not what I want. I want the plasma. No, the plasma battery. No, this is. I want this one. So we have the Hecutor. Short-range broadsides, long-range broadsides, plasma cannons, which fire 3 shots with 21 damage per shot. Not as good as the Executor, or the Hecutor, sorry, but still better. So we got the Ryza pattern plasma battery and the Hecutor plasma battery, which are both long-range broadsides. My Prow Lance, long-range, dealing 45 to 55. 45 to 55. Torpedo tubes. Nope. I guess this is still the Mizoa's best we got. The Prow. It's the same thing. My dorsal gun. We don't have anything for the dorsal gun. We got some upgrades out of it, but not enough. What's my Auspex looking like? 30 80% hit chance, 85% hit chance. 90%. Okay, so apparently, did we just... Okay, so we already have better stuff. We just started off with better stuff. So we bought all this crap for no reason.
No. Well, it doesn't cost us money, so who cares?
That's true. Now, the next thing is this Jovian... so this actually gives us more...
I was upgrading some things while you were upgrading other things. So,
so
some
that's
of the
why.
stuff was upgrades. Yeah.
That's why. Okay, so the next question is... Let's see here. We have 13 speed, but low acceleration and braking.
I love that name. Still, McShip Face.
McShip... Well, of course. We have Mechy Mac Mech Face, and then we have Shippy McShip Face. It's almost like it was a pattern.
We should probably swap out for the 12 with strong acceleration and braking, because we're only losing 1.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. Now the arsenals, the maintenance deck, increase the ship's... What?
No, I accidentally turned the arm of my chair into the desk, and so it shoved it all funky.
Wham! Damn it!
Oh yeah, it's adjustable, so it adjusted it all wrong.
features, and then posts. Let's see.
Why are you using? Oh, it's a dorsal weapon. Okay.
Whoa.
I was like, why the fuck do you have short-range cannons on?
Why was she the supreme commander?
That's the way you threw it back in there when I was trying to read things.
When you were screwing it up.
No, I did not think, because I was not actually selecting positions. I didn't think I was unselecting anything. I was just trying to read over people's bullshit.
You were screwing it up. Just say it. Just admit it.
Nope. I was not screwing it up. Their interface design was screwing it up.
I thought for a minute that said Master of Ethics, and I said, we need a Master of Ethics on this ship just so we can justify ourselves and say, no. We have a Master of Ethics. I promise you, we are definitely not screwing things up.
Like, you see, we weren't actually killing the people. We were liberating them from their mortal coils.
Exactly.
We were allowing them to get closer with the God Emperor of mankind.
As we should. As all good God Emperor fearing members of the Imperium do.
Yes.
Scan the water. Ooh, Xenotech. Hold on, there's an auger anomaly. Ooh, we get to go down. Look at this. We ready?
Engage.
Engage. Engage thrusters.
No, it's just engage. Jean-Luc Picard.
See, I need to watch classic TNG. Ooh, you visited half of the optional locations. Hold on. Why is my...
Navigator Han is a noble soul. It is frightening to imagine the ordeal his spirit underwent on that ill-fated voyage.
What are we talking about?
And still, he did his duty.
I don't know. She's chippy-chapping.
Supposedly, there was a new update that came out just a couple days ago, and they updated a lot of the character models, too. So.
Oh, did they?
They updated a lot of stuff, apparently. Brand new loot tables, all kinds of different stuff.
Ooh. Cogitator. Yes. Awareness, 100%.
My house would be proud of me.
The billionness words.
Are we hearing things like we're in the void?
Something of interest.
Yes.
Touch the darkness. The darkness will touch you.
Ah, that's good. Stare into the abyss, and the abyss stares back.
Got a staff.
Ooh, what kind of staff?
I don't know. Look at it.
Like people?
It's in inventory. Look at it. It's all like, super smashy, blow your brains out staff.
Ooh, shock.
Is that the exhaust of it? Is just pick shit up and that's it? That's the extent?
That's what it looks like.
It might just be like a map that's designed to be creepy. It's like, what do you think happened here?
Well, that's the thing. I'm not really sure yet.
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, hold on. There's a story here. I want to learn it. The service code countless scratchers. You can discern some logic in them. God dang it. The darkness swirls beneath... Well, there's the answer. The darkness swirls beneath your feet. A void of impenetrable gloom. You do not hear a single sound from the depths of the pit. No wailing wind, no rustle of dust. Examine the pit! The bright daylight cannot pierce the darkness lying over the slopes. The longer you look into its depths, the stronger the feeling grows. That this darkness isn't just an absence of light, it is something immeasurably vast, endless, capable of reaching the farthest stars or swallowing a galaxy. Through sheer force of will, you avert your gaze. You mean I lean over and stretch your hand into the darkness? At the edge of your consciousness, there it is. At the edge of your consciousness, you sense something slimy and intangible answering your invitation for contact. It seeps into your thoughts, tasting your emotions. Surprise and curiosity envelop you, but these feelings are not your own. Let's see, what are my odds of dominating? 90% chance I will dominate this planet. Willpower test succeeded. You subdued the pit. You feel your way to the barely tangible edges of the entity's consciousness. Separate it from yourself and squeeze it until it is reduced to the size of a bead. The entity trembles, trying to break free of your mental grasp. Surprise, rage, elation, and fear replace one another. After a while, the entity stabilizes, but the moment you loosen your grip, it escapes, leaving behind a piece of itself inside your mind.
Well, you should have crushed it.
Well, I did. I keep wanting to... Okay. I don't know what my computer has done, There it goes. Okay. All right, that's weird. I guess at some point it decided to,
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
All right, so this pit, whatever it was...
No, we leveled up too.
Yay!
Sorry.
It took whoever it was that was down here. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really paying attention to the story down here.
What the fuck happened?
I don't know what happened. Now you sound far away. Ooh, willpower +5. Toughness, fellowship, ballistic skill, weapon skill. Hold on, if I actually start boosting up my weapon skill, I could be a melee fighter.
Yes.
Let's see here. But let's see, agility's at 30, weapon skills at 32, willpower's at 70, toughness at 60, fellowship 55.
God damn it.
Let's do...
Firmware went poop.
What?
Oh, firmware on my printer decided to shit the bed mid-print.
What?
Oh, I
And
thought...
just the firmware
Yeah,
crashed
I thought
or
you were
whatever.
saying that something had pooped, and I was like, alright.
No.
I thought he stepped in poop.
Well, that's what he does. He just leaves little landmines lying around his office, and then one day,
I want to share.
just, oh no! I mean, you know,
That's sharing was caring, man.
it is. I would agree. See, part of me wants agility because I do actually want to have a better chance of dodging attacks. But at the same time, though, I mean, it's so low. Do I even want to bother with it? The answer is probably not. Like toughness, maybe. Let's just go fellowship right now. Be smat. Bloody mess. Double the damage. Contagious luck. No. The blade of light. See, this is why I want it. I want this stuff. I want the force weapon attacks deal +3 more damage and have 15% more armor penetration. God, I want that so bad. Oh, so awful. The Psychic level is increased by 3 while the Veil degradation is 10 or lower. Where's my archetype stuff? Weak Hearts, Warp Minds, Visions of Doom. That's not bad. But where's my... Oh, hold on, was it did I just miss it? Psyker Terminus! Yes. We're going to increase our Psychic level. Psychic rating level 3. I like how Cassia doesn't even have a psychic level. She's just like, no, I murder people. It just straight up. Just, there's nothing that I can't turn into mush.
What are you? You are a Psyker Terminus.
Now I am. I forget now. Is it a lot of her... I forget. Like, so for her, perception and is it fellowship is the basis of her attacks now? Like, that's one of the problems, that they change a few things that literally let you swap out other stuff.
Where do we get to check where our characters from? Like if they're Forge World, blah blah blah.
I think it's under features? Archetypes? No. Biography? I thought it was in the archetypes, but that's features, right? Yeah, features, because there it tells you where you're from. Yeah, Homeworld's under Origin Talents. Yeah, there is an ability.
No, I see abilities under there. I don't see it telling me what world I'm from.
Hold on. Origin. It usually tells you origin stuff. Like, let's see.
Origin talents is just your abilities.
Oh,
it's not.
Origin talents. Voidborn. Who are you looking for?
Well, I'm trying to find out on Pascal where the fuck he comes from. I'm assuming Forge World, but I'm trying to confirm.
Yeah, I think he's from Mars because he's wearing
Yeah,
the
it's
red.
in talents. So if you go to your character, features, talents,
Forge World. Yeah. Now
there's origin talents towards the very bottom.
Oh, okay. I was looking under abilities, origin, talents.
Now, granted, in reality, because he's wearing red is Mars. So in reality, he is technically from Mars, though I'm not sure if anybody bothered to pay that close attention to what they were doing.
I don't think so.
It's probably not, but you know, I know the mechanic is oh, they're all red. No, they're not. Fellowship is 82. I don't think I need that. Well, I forgot. I need to look at our features because I remember there was one thing that we did that one additional damage for bonus for one bonus additional damage for bonus navigator is currently staff cascading fusing. No, there is. I forget what it is, but there's something that we grabbed last time that actually navigates plus 5 fellowship and additional 1 fellowship for every navigator talent or navigator power take. Yeah, so there's that. Their perception is higher than their agility. Their dodge is calculated using... Okay, perception does dodge. I thought there was one for willpower. God, she's so broken. We will do... honestly, it feels like her willpower is actually lacking a little bit. Might never matter. Extra turn, including extras with push 3 additional movement points. The first ally targeted by the navigator with a single target ability each turn gains the same amount of addition. Jeez! The navigator power of the alteration is on 1. The Kristra. The navigator uses a navigator power that has not been used in this combat. The navigator gains +2 perception until the end of combat. Good lord. Until the end of combat, enemies damaged by the navigator suffer additional 7 damage from all attacks of opportunity. Cannot dodge them. Oh, no. Allies that are targeted by the navigator's abilities gain +5 to all resistance tests against warp effects caused by demons, psychic powers, navigator powers. I don't like any of these. Oh, that's not bad. Jeez, I should probably get some of these base stats up. Bolter weapon proof. Oh, good lord. What if we give her a bolter?
Seems exceedingly pointless.
I know, but just like, oh, by the way, I've also... Like, could you imagine her walking up like, I've tried to dabble into bolter. I would like to learn to use a bolter, dear. You're like, oh, it's great. He like, leans over to Abelard, like, make sure you double plate the frickin' room. It's like we don't want these stray rats to go nut. See, Guide of Souls. I'll do that, and then like any bonuses y'all get, we'll just pass over. Let's go!
Okay, I was reading things, but sure.
You don't need to read it.
Like, we are not here to read.
I always need to read.
Oh wait, hold on. We forgot something. Xenotech. Let's buy some Xenotech.
You filthy.
I know, but it's money. What's this? Adamantine. How much?
Leave it alone.
It's 2.
You can see it on the right. It's only 2.
Oh, yeah.
You find ones that have like 5 and 6.
Are we ready to try out our new ship?
I mean, I guess.
Ah! Xenos Ruins. We found clothing.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of me.
Still.
Hey,
Save.
clothing is clothing, man. Like, sometimes you can't... Like, beggars can't be choosers. If you're naked, man... A report shows up on your personal cogitator screen. Unknown ships are towing in the Let me read!
Yeah.
Let me read. You let me read.
Let me read. When did you let me read?
I was screwing around for a good while. You had plenty of time to read.
Do you know how many skills there are for me to read through?
Oh, I thought you were done leveling up. I'm sorry. I didn't know you were doing level ups.
I was looking for next level up.
Okay, fine. A cargo ship belonging to one of Footfall's wealthiest traders. It looks like the pirates have bitten off more than they could chew and have now been forced to drag the ship to a more secluded place where they can plunder it undisturbed. As soon as they see you, the escort ships charge into battle at once, while the captive sextant powers up its warp engines. Unless you interrupt the preparation for the jump, the cargo ship will forever vanish beyond the veil of the materium, along with the riches it's carrying. Send all available force to intercept the interstellar sextant. Don't let it get away! I want those riches! They belong to me! I, the pirate prince of the Coronis Expanse... I mean, the rogue trader of the Coronis Expanse.
Wow.
I mean, that's what he is. He's a pirate prince. I mean...
Enemy contact! All hands, make ready to unleash our fury!
So who are we trying to kill and not kill?
The Interstellar Sextant.
Do we need to actually sink the ship?
I don't know if we want to sink it.
Well, how do we stop it otherwise?
Blow it up!
Nuke it.
Alright, torpedoes.
Rain destruction upon our enemies!
Oh, look at that. Now you got 5 plasma torpedoes.
Give them the broadsides!
5 torpedoes. Huh.
Dead already.
Christ.
Yes! They all fall a hard ball.
Full ahead!
They all sink down here.
Give them the plasma battery. Yes!
Dude, this guy's like just shrugging shit off.
For now. Hold on,
I
wait.
mean, that is a really big ship.
Yeah, that's like a cruiser. We are quite literally an escort ship. Like we are a sword class.
Frigate.
We are a sword class frigate. We are an escort ship.
No, the Cobra class is an escort.
So who is
we're a
this
ship
sword
of
class
the line.
frigate? Like, cause he's yellow. Like, who the fuck is he?
That's your ally.
He is? Okay.
Yeah, we got him from the Navy.
Okay.
So he'll
So
do
when-
some help. We are a sword class frigate. We are an escort ship. We are not really. Oh, we can go a little bit further up. Let's do that.
Course with all haste.
Oh, he's just outside the
We
guns.
have a destination to reach.
Nah.
Hold on.
It only reloaded the
We
port one.
we can do Empyrean Storm. The flagship makes 7 attacks, each of which
Yeah, I
targets.
know, but the friendly's gonna be in it.
I thought it only works on
No, it
enemies.
says- it says targets a random enemy.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I mean, it's not exactly friendly. We can try it.
But that's not an enemy either.
That,
Well, this is an
the,
enemy.
the ship is? Yes, it is.
It's red. I mean, I don't know how more enemy that could, you know.
It wasn't much, but it's still something.
I mean, it's still damage.
Damage is carrying or something.
Yeah. A bunch of little ships.
Oh no, they're scratching the paint. Oh god, no, not the paint. Anything but the paint.
He just turns around and fucking nukes you.
Yeah, I'm gonna teach you what torpedoes really do, son.
Sir,
yes.
right at the Exterminatus Life Eater virus capsule.
Oh god.
Understood, Captain.
3 turns. Okay, we have to really hustle for that guy.
Torpedoes.
Torpedoes go
Oh,
up to
I can go there.
Yeah, blow the torpedoes up in his radius. Alright, we need to... Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, I didn't fucking finish him. What is this bullshit?
Oh.
Use the dorsal cannons, I guess.
Oh, we gotta move.
Actually, no,
Yeah.
don't even worry about him. Just pull right up, pull right up next to this dude and pull the trigger.
Full ahead!
Oh, this is still the acceleration phase, so I think if we... Oh, he's outside of it.
If we pull up right... Yeah, there we go.
All haste!
God damn it, dude, why'd you do that?
What?
Oh, whatever, fine.
What?
Never mind, just do whatever. Fuck
Show
it.
them the fury
Fire!
of macro cannons. I want to hear the macro cannons roar.
There we go. We surrender. Yes. Yes, you frickin' do. Finish the job.
Show them the fury of our macro cannons.
All of a sudden, naval battles seem like they got a lot easier.
Well, I mean, we did get like a bunch of tiny enemies.
Well, that too, but also we got these massive frickin' upgrades. But now we have a new ship! Fucker, they're scratching the goddamn paint!
I mean, our shields are starting to buckle a little.
Yeah, but like, I mean, the amount of damage they're pumping out at us before versus what we were actually, you know, able to survive before, very different. Oh look, they decided to drop by into our kill zone. That's so sad to see. Fire!
I want to hear the macro cannons roar!
Fire!
Shows of the fury of our macro cannons.
Oh, they didn't die instantaneously. That makes I am offended. Their lack of death makes me offended. I am offended. Zappy zap.
Can't get him inside the other.
We could do the Imperium Weave or Imperium Storm again.
The Imperium Weave.
The Imperium Weave. Hold on, hold my weave, girl. We could do the Expeditious Reload.
Did we actually fire? Okay.
Fire the macro cannons.
Finally, you died.
It's unbelievable.
Helmsman, navigate us to the designated coordinates.
It's not what I wanted you to do, but that's okay.
I'm just gonna come up his ass.
I mean, I hope he cleaned it.
Recommended, but it's their own, I suppose.
Sterilize the area. Teach them the error of their ways.
Oof. Bye bye, Terps.
I mean,
What all you can do?
yeah, I mean, like, they're not gonna do much. Fokker, it's all you. I'll let you do this one.
Oh.
I was having fun playing with all the toys. Whoa, what the hell? No, I don't want to switch controls to my gamepad. No, absolutely.
Yes.
I don't want to play with the controller.
Wow, that did not do him in.
You can Imperium Storm him.
We could also do this. Broadsides.
Well, it did 34 points of damage. The other dude.
You won 10 void combats.
And a Starbreaker dorsal lance.
A Starbreaker dorsal lance. I don't know what that is, but we're about to find out. Let's see, dorsal gun.
Medium range dorsal lance weapon dealing 32 to 40.
Medium range.
Better than your.
Yeah, I mean it's better than our short range macro cannons.
Hey, that macro cannon got us through a lot of tough times. Okay.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I was
Fix it.
Upgraded RAM, current level.
We don't really use it. We shouldn't waste scrap on it.
First off, sir, that is uncalled for. Do not make fun of our ship. This is our ship. This is our home.
I didn't make fun of the ship. I'm just saying we don't use the RAM much.
Listen, there are many ships, but this one is mine.
Exactly. The uncharted system.
Sounds like an excuse for your penis being small.
The uncharted system?
No, there are many ships, but this one is mine.
I was like, the uncharted system? I don't understand. I don't know what it is yet. That's it. Why would you say that? The magnetic storm the magnetic storm raging above the planet blurs the gaze of auger rays. Only truly powerful diviner machines may see through the currents of magnetic fluctuations in their blessed vigil and discover the mysteries of the Emperor-forsaken planet. The rogue trader has decided to leave this unwelcoming world. Maybe he will return here one day. I guess that's news to say not ready yet. Perhaps DLC is in order.
We're gonna do dust.
Look, don't say that, because then it sounds bad when we do.
The rogue trader decides to leave this shitty world.
Basically, perhaps fate will draw you back here one day, but not this day. The ruins of an ancient imperial city were discovered on a dead world, completely deprived of an ecosystem. According to the reports, the entire settlement is contained in a titanic glass dome that once held an artificial atmosphere. Oh, we're playing Ergo Proxy now, or Biodome, whichever you prefer. I prefer Ergo Proxy. It's way more fun. Your augurs detected the framework of 3 other similar structures that were never
I don't
completed.
suck, so yeah.
Have you seen Ergo Proxy?
Yes, I have many times.
It's very good. Even Geisha likes it. If Geisha likes it, you know it's good. Especially if it's anime.
Oh, I mean, I know there's plenty of anime that's good that she may not like. I'm not really going to rely on her opinion.
If her threshold is reached and she goes, well, I'm looking past it and I think it's good. Okay, then you at least know it's not going to be terrible. For whatever reason, the dome system's failed and left behind as a city.
I'm sure she said the same about One Piece.
I don't think she ever watched One Piece.
You need to sit her down and have her watch it.
No.
And she needs to come back and be like, this is the greatest thing ever.
No, because what's going to happen is that she's going to... See, here's the thing. Like men, she's distracted by massive fuck-off titties. And it makes her unhappy. Like... Yeah, like just, yeah, exactly. You know, like the massive, like, hey, if you get hit with these, you're gonna be knocked out cold for a week. She doesn't like that. Like, she really doesn't like that kind of style of character.
Why is she so jealous?
Well, that's what I said, and then she hit me. She punched me in the arm and was like, "That's not funny." I was like, I didn't. I was trying to be mean. Oh yeah, man.
Chap saying most women I know are really like, oh, I want to touch those titties now.
Well, no. She's like, that's not realistic, and I was like, I don't know, man. I've seen some people. She's like, why?
I disagree.
But for whatever reason, the dome system's failed, and left behind is this city, a ghost that never managed to become a proper colony of the Imperium. Aw. Ergo Proxy failed. We're gonna explore the place. Ooh, hold on. We got 1 vote for the palace and 1 vote for the temple. Ooh. I'm gonna go with a palace. A lavishly decorated estate of the local ruler towers over rows of featureless bunkhouses. Several explorers...
The 30% armor penetration.
Perished from the cleverly hidden tripwires in the courtyard, but after losing their companions, the team easily disarmed the remaining traps in the estate. Anything of value has been promptly delivered to the rogue trader's vessel. The Lord Captain was even given an exquisite sword found in a secret cache that once belonged to the mansion's owner. Aha! My new sword.
He swings the sword at someone's ghost.
Like, just screams. Ah! No matter what, when you unsheath it, it's just constantly screaming as loud as it can.
It's like a phantom goat.
The phantom goat.
Yes.
Blessed bolter casing. The temple district is situated at the heart of the city. The god emperor's statue, intricately carved from a precious crystal, is suspended beneath the dome, supported by chains of gold, and can be seen from anywhere in the colony. Inspired by the majestic sight, the expedition members set off to explore the area with renewed vigor. Soon enough, they stumbled upon an ancient weapon lying on a pedestal wreathed in sunlight. The expedition brought it back to the ship and told many tales about how the emperor himself, who had been watching them from above, had directed their attention to the sacred relic. We got holy gifts.
Item used to be the goat.
It used to be?
Yeah. I don't know if it's still as amazing as what it is, but this used to be the shit to give to Argenta, because it guarantees that no matter what, when you whenever you use the single attacks, it will guarantee it.
I mean, it's automatically going to my character.
We are going to find supplies. Nice.
Lots of shit.
Your people flooded the city like a tidal wave, filled building after building, bunkhouse after bunkhouse, and receded from its quiet streets just as quickly. There were plenty of useful things among their findings, including foodstuffs and weapons. Drain the remaining fuel from the generator stations. The city won't need them anymore.
Woohoo!
Honestly, I mean, it sounds to me like this place just needed some work, and we could just make it a new colony. Honestly, like that's
give us that option.
I know, but like you've got fuel, you've got food. Like all you need now are people to colonize it, and just the mechanic is to help set it up.
All you need now is kill.
Ah, yes, what the world needs now is kill, sweet kill.
That was a good movie, but it completely missed the premise of the manga.
Kill the kill?
No.
It's the Edge of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
That.
I was wondering if it would give us a different response after we cleared the area. Apparently I was wrong.
I like the movie. I dislike the fact that they're like people still trying to talk like a sequel to it or something.
Wait a minute.
It's like stop.
Wait a minute. Argenta's character model. Hold on. I have to. It's just not here. God dang it. There is an error with the drawing. Uh-oh.
Have you actually used your navigator pulse thingy on these two locations though?
Which ones?
Eye of the Magnetic Storm and the other one we were at, because I don't think you ever actually used the navigator pulse to learn anything.
The Eye of the. You mean the Insight?
No, not the insight. Like, you know how normally when you go to a new location, it does the magical woovie thing and like.
Yeah,
get more
but
navigator
that's
insight to use?
that's automatic. Yeah.
It is.
It does the woovie thing.
The woovie thing. Yes.
I don't know what the fuck it's called. It goes like, woo, and then the map vibrates.
I mean, he's not wrong. That's how that works. I mean, he's 100% correct. That's exactly how this works. Hold on.
The past show up and are like, look, this is the world around you.
There was a. Didn't we have a job to do? I forget.
Oh, have you actually ever turned on the DLC too, though?
It says that. Hold on. Time out.
Because last time it said that you had to turn it on or something.
And you were threatening us.
I did threaten you, but it did work. So there's that. So the DLC list says we both have it. Tell you what, I
Didn't
can
work. I just did it to avoid you whining about it, not
Thank you so
because you're going
much.
to turn it on.
She's gonna have it, never gonna use it.
Well, how do I turn it on? I forget. I'm retarded. Help me.
I'm looking it up.
Help me, stepbrother.
Help me, stepbrother. I'm stuck in the washing machine. Did we... Yay! The doctrine of rationality. I forget what that did.
Okay.
Genetic mercy.
Let's go places and do things.
I'm going to... Shh, don't worry. We're going to get there. I promise.
I'm going to punch you in the mouth so hard.
The Weeaboo.
The weeaboo? What?
The Weeaboo. The punishment of the outsiders.
I think punishment of the weeaboo would be worse.
It is the enemy of knowledge feature. Gains 5% against psychers and navigators. Myth gains the Punisher. The Roaster gains 10% dodge against human enemies. That might be nice. Myth gains the Cutthroat feature. Reputation of the Fellowship of the Void is greater than 8,500. Fellowship of the Void is the pirates. Oh, punishment by calculation. Yes. We're going to do stuff that makes the Navy happy because the Navy are our friends. Security -2, plasteel ×3, people ×1, chemicals ×2. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do calculation. Foulstone, what's your next project?
Apparently, if you go to press escape, there should be a mods thing, and you should be able to see the DLC and select it.
That's what I thought. I thought there was an option missing, but it's not there. So I'll tell you what. I'll go back to the main menu, and I'll see if maybe there's an option for me to like start the game up.
I
DLCs
am
and
the group
mods.
leader now. We're all going down.
Oh no. Alternatively, it also says I'm the group leader too. So haha.
No, it does that. You get left in the game. You could actually save it locally, I think, after getting
Yeah, I think, like,
the later leads.
Let's see if I can activate it. Because yeah, last time I remember it telling me enable DLC your current playthrough by opening the DLC section of the in-game menu after loading your save. Okay.
Why do I have to purchase it if it's already fucking supposedly part of the...
Accept.
I know I'm going on. I see one thing that says you can start it by talking to somebody on the ship bridge.
Yeah, it's telling me to purchase all of these.
You don't need to purchase all of them. All right, now
Well,
let's do
the only
clapping.
thing I have purchased is season pass, like the. Oh, I guess these are just like items and shit. This Void Shadow, the DLC is actually there. Okay.
I know who that fucker is, so he's not new.
Because before it would yell at you that, hey, you don't have the season pass or whatever.
Yeah.
It better not tell
Yeah.
you. What's up?
I have a thing here that says when I press escape, DLCs and mods. So, and it says it's currently turned off.
Oh.
So
It's turned off on your end. Wait, let's see what it says when we get in. Because I think it's by whoever's game is running that, whether or not it's on.
So I started the game up in solo mode. I turned it on. I saved. Now I'm pulling us into that save. If Austin would join us.
yes, I'm going to join you here in just a moment. You might have to go. I went onto the bridge in order to enable it of the ship. My game's currently loading.
Okay.
Why is your game loading? Shouldn't you already be in the game? Like, oh my god.
No.
It's been 1 day in the game. Are you kidding me? We've been firing back and forth across the warp, and in game is 1 day. Or is that just how much time we've spent? I guess that means how much time we've spent in the game. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, warp travel is a bit weird, but like usually it doesn't take you 1 day to travel to this many planets.
It just means we've been in the game for fucking 39 hours and 35 minutes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Wait, how can you convert that in your head? What kind of demon are you?
24 plus 15 is not fucking
That's
hard.
hard.
No, it's not.
That's hard.
Dude, in junior high, I was learning how to do square roots in my head. Get the fuck out of here.
Wow. Okay, that's hardcore. I'm not going to try to compete with you on that. Like, no. We weren't allowed to use calculus. Well, me neither. No. We had to do square roots in our head. Wow.
I took a semester of a course called creative math. That it was
Creative
solving
math.
more complex math, like in your head, like on rapidly, etc.
Creative math. Yeah, I don't have a DLCs and mods thing.
Yeah, it was creative ways to do speed up going through math problems.
Bridge and try it. I was on the bridge.
Maybe that's it. Because I remember I remember looking at that, and I remember it used to be there. It used to be in the menu option.
You have to chat with the fat man, probably.
Chat with the fat man.
It's not the fat man. It adds specific crew members just for the DLC.
Yeah.
I did turn the DLC on, but I don't know if it's on though. That's the problem. It shows that it's there, like we have it, but it doesn't say that it's active. Well, I guess we gotta start over. Who is it? Who does it add? Like, can you tell me?
I don't know. I didn't have a chance to look. You just try pressing escape. You don't have it. That's annoying. Master Hausen. Enric Monteg, I think, is a new character. I do not recognize him. And so Yogista Saucerback. Those are names I would remember, and none of them sound familiar. So, this prick.
Aha!
And some prick down over there.
Yocasta Sourback.
I would recognize
not
that.
Not Saucerback. Is that a man or a woman? All right, hold on. Before we read this, man or woman?
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's female.
I think it's a dude.
That's the face of a woman, but it has the beard of like a black man.
That's a metal brace on the face or whatever the fuck.
What was that, a brace?
It looks like
I thought that was like the.
That's like a beard, yeah.
It doesn't look like a beard to me. It looks like she got some sort of metal contraption along her jawline on the left or right side.
Thank God she has a modern day haircut that lets me know that this is still the 1980s. Yocasta Sourback is the very picture of discipline. Her uniform is exquisitely pressed. She's not wearing a uniform, she's wearing body armor. Her armor is polished and her posture is imposing and rigid. Oh, her! Called it. It's a her. The only flaw in her immaculate appearance is the heavy enforcer's maul, which is worn and battered from frequent use. She salutes you with a practiced motion. Greetings, Lord Captain. Wait a minute. How did you get here? I don't know. I just spawned in. Let's see. How did you come aboard my flagship? I come from the noble Sourback family of the capital world of Dargonis. I dare to say that our house is renowned for its loyalty and strict adherence to the law. And the members of my family have been your faithful enforcers for centuries. I'm honored to be the 6th Master at Arms, named Sourback, to serve on the ship. Why are you here instead of basking in luxury on Dargonis?
So it looks like you do a void jump, and then it might pop up.
That is all for now. Okay.
That's a new character, and then there's a new one down over here, too.
Over... Up.
Towards the front.
Yep, and towards the front. Again, I just want to say, the actual... Heinrich Montag. Wow. At least this guy looks kind of 1980s. I mean, this guy looks legit. The Infernus Master The Infernus Master. What is he? Do we have a giant furnace on the ship where, like, he... Okay, you know, never mind.
We're coal-powered.
Yeah, exactly. We're a coal-powered ship. Look, it's fine. We just burn, like, a couple trillion tons of coal every minute. The Infernus Master nonchalantly lights a glow stick from a thermal cutter and spreads his arms in a welcoming gesture. Guns and knives, what up? Oh, man, we are initiating DLC protocols. And talking to Leather Jacket Man from 1982. I approve. Although he does have dreadlocks, which is really weird. Heinrich Montag, at your service.
Why do you not have a steam power car?
Technically, he does. He smells of cinders and low. His face is sooty, and his belt is laden with a number of heavy tools. You would have taken him for a laborer if it wasn't for the greasy and ragged officer's uniform. He narrows his eyes, studying your face, and says with visible relief, "It's only tales after all. You just don't look like a bringer of woes to me." What was that about bringer of woes? I'm sorry? Do I even need to... Are you advancing the crusade? I mean, we're advancing the plot, to an extent. Do I even need to say it? The moment you came aboard, Lady Theodora perished. So did her arch-militant, as well as half the senior officers and a quarter of the Infernus Guild, along with previous Infernus Master. What's worse, rations don't taste as good anymore. Fire burns hotter, and that sinister look in your eyes, like you're about to put a curse on someone. Heinrich grins. It's what the voidsmen say, so it must be true. What if I were to put a curse on you this very instant? That would be a sight. I've never seen a real curse before. My niece would be thrilled to hear all about it. Wow, this dude is like, yeah, that's cool. Maybe that low stick is filled with something that I need to have. Remind me who you are? I'm just a humble laborer in charge of putting out fires and dealing with emergencies, but everyone calls me the Infernus Master. I guess it's because I answer for the... Oh, God. Oh, God. You want to buy death sticks? I don't want to buy death sticks. I'm going to go home and rethink my life. You don't want to
sell me death sticks.
Yeah, that's right. You don't want to sell me death sticks. I'm going to go home and rethink my life. That was broken as sin. Like, no, you can get them to leave you alone. It's supposed to be like small, minor stuff, not, hey, let me go ahead and rethink the stars, you know. What kinds of emergencies does the Infernus Guild deal with? Oh, there are many. Accidents due to external factors, for example. Hits from enemy guns or collisions with hollow objects like the wreckages of other ships. There are plenty of internal causes as well, from system malfunctions and short circuits to problematic cargo. A couple of years ago, something blew up in my hold. Nearly burned it to crisp. And then there's sabotage. That Vogetveer snake... I keep wanting to flip over to like a redneck accent so bad.
What the fuck?
That's what my brain wants to do. My brain wants to flip to redneck so bad.
He wants him to be from Appalachia.
That Vogetveer snake did a lot of damage to the ship.
Jesus Christ.
Look, he's also British, but sometimes he's Appalachian.
You got a purty mouth.
You got a purty Captain. Them curses, I'd be cursed if I was to allow me to spend some time in your humble abode, if you get what I mean. The simple answer is because nothing is on fire.
You like that fish girl there. I've had a rustler too with a couple of big mouth bass myself.
Now you're speaking proper English, yeah. I'm speaking retard English. The simple answer is because nothing's on fire. As head of the Infernus Guild, I'm mired in the officer's routine of reports and discussions. There are several compartment upgrades and refurbishments on the agenda right now, and I have to make sure that fire safety protocols are followed everywhere. Rest assured I'll scurry back to the technical base and do a manual labor as soon as all the paperwork's done. Oh, even in the 41st millennium, we still have to deal with fire regulations. That's right, pictures flame roaring. Our picture flames roaring, all the ship systems have failed, including the artificial gravity. You can't make out anything because of the red-hot debris, and you know an explosion is coming. It's a nightmare, but it's your job to evacuate the panic crew, eliminate the cause of the fire, and get the compartment back to working order. Hell yeah! Of course, the job description doesn't allow me to risk my life now. He smiles sadly. It's all about management these days, sending the boys and girls to the fire. But it's all nonsense, and if the going gets tough, I won't leave them there alone. I have other questions.
The going gets tough, the tough get going.
That's right. I'm going to leave now. Thank you so much for teaching me about the fire god. Never let your fire go out, Lord Captain. I mean, no. Heinrich hurriedly vanishes and waves his hand. Or hurriedly waves his hand. That's just a stupid little Gildian joke. Seriously, if you see an furnace next to a naked flame, run. Alright, so, did I need to say something to them specifically, or are we good?
No, so the next time we void jump, I think, a cinematic should pop up.
Ooh, a cinematic, you say?
I believe that's how this will work.
Okay. Well, either that or we just won't. I'll just have to play it on my own. Who knows? Alright, where were we going? I have long forgotten.
Probably up there.
You and me both.
Oh, good. I mean, you know, we traveled all the way down here. Let's see here. Yeah, anything more than one jump is unsafe. Lord Cat. Oh, sorry. This is you, bud.
Wait, you talking to me?
Yeah.
I was reading other things.
God dang it.
What
Pay
is
attention.
it, dude? Lord Captain, the senior officers request an audience with you. They are humble. Bitch.
Oh, God. You're breaking up so bad there.
Okay, I don't know. Nothing's changed here.
No, you're
Could
good.
not tell you.
You're good. You're good. I was just like, Lord Captain.
Well, I shifted my seat, so I might have got a little too close to the mic and blew it out.
I was just like, I was like, oh no, he's gone. His voice is gone. And then Fokker's like, I can't speak no more. It's like me when I was doing that voice the other day. I was purposely trying to break my voice.
Why were you purposely trying to break your voice?
Analyzing external hardware. There's a man in this chair. Lord Captain, if I may request your attention for a moment, I must report a series of highly dangerous violations that have taken place in the fuel compartment. The Master-at-Arms is ignoring my demands, and I am thus forced to appeal directly to you. The fuelers have found a sect of some kind. This group practices fire worship of the Emperor and has been burning promethium near the fuel lines. Wow! that's a something. The non-smoking section now is full of gasoline and fire. Oh God. Thank you, God. I beg you to stop this madness before we all go up in flames. Yeah, the fuel master wins. Sorry, no, I don't even care what the alternative is. And I want the armorer to tell me why that's so important.
You increase the flames more.
I need somebody else to take over for this, because I can't do both of them.
Who wants to? You or me, Fokker?
I mean, I don't really want to.
Okay. What should this accent be?
You can give this lady whatever accent you want.
Make her Jamaican.
I should point out that there have been no incidents.
Yeah. I should point out that there have been no incidents in the fuel compartment so far, and that the beliefs of this sect do not affect the...
So he's Indian. She's Indian.
I'm not sure where this one went, but yeah, that's the best I can do. Apparently Jamaican is Indian to me.
They're close enough.
Same neck of the woods.
They're like same hemisphere, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah, by a few miles. Same continent, basically. All assemblies are conducted strictly after hours.
So you're sorry.
It slides further into the Indian.
Just like it's like I want to go Appalachian and you want to go Indian. All right, let's keep it going.
Conducted strictly with after hours with the permission of their superiors. However, if you find the practices unacceptable, we will put a stop to them immediately.
Wow.
You stop laughing.
This is
Your character's like a mutt now. It's like you're sliding in like 3 different accents.
Look, he's gonna dial it in, okay? Give the man a chance. This is his first line, okay? He's gonna dial it in.
Do an Indian accent, so now my brain is like, oh, I get to do it. This sounds so stupid now.
At least it's like horrendously thick. Okay, so this is where I'm reading like a paper, and these people start talking to me, and I hear they're burning freaking fuel next to the fuel lines, and I go, wait, I'm sorry, what? Like, they're burning promethium? Austin.
The amount of residue accumulated in the drainage tanks. God damn, why can't I can't keep a straight face doing this accent.
Neither do I. You think I do?
Yeah. It was so laughably small that it was... Fuck, I'm never gonna get this right. That it was not even worth recording. If there was any real misappropriation of the ship's resources happening here, it would have already punished those involved. Lord Captain, the last sentences carries a faint note of regret. I'm just trying to imagine like a Jamaican or Indian woman trying to talk about this seriously, and my brain can't handle that.
Johnson Ice says the fire marshal will be pissed. I was like, dude, I'm pissed. They're lighting flames with fuel next to a fuel line. Oh, God. There's no way in hell I'm going to let this stand on my ship. Does the ecclesiarchy recognize this cult, or is it considered heretical? This matter is beyond my purview. Let Confessor Adalbert be the judge of such business. A plump, rosy-cheeked old man steps forward, his voice deep and sonorous. The Emperor protects your lordship. I can assure you that there is no heresy festering in the fuel compartment. There is, however, open flames. The sect of the fire prophecies has been tested for purity and found to be in accordance with the creed. Their leader, who calls himself the Oracle of Fire, is devout and submissive to his servants. They do not twist the sacred teachings, and as far as their chosen forms of worship, these are neither rare nor remarkable. Many such minor cults exist in the Imperium with the full approval of the ecclesiarchy. That's when I look at him and I look at everybody else and go, you approve of fire next to the thing that makes us go, which is also susceptible to fire. like, does anyone else see a problem here except for the obvious fire marshal who goes, hey, I've got a problem with you burning freaking, napalm next to the napalm. Maybe don't put fire next to the TNT box, man.
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. Just don't even worry. Look, what is it? Not tetraethyl lead. What's the other one? What's the something trifluoride? What is it called? Chlorine trifluoride. Don't put the fire next to the chlorine trifluoride, guys. Does this oracle of fire really make prophecies? That's what the ecclesiarch did that, not me. At last he and his flock believe that the Emperor reveals glimpses of the possible future to him in the sacred flame. Occasionally his visions do come true, or so his followers convince themselves. We do not know whether the grace of the God Emperor truly lies upon him, or if he is merely a charlatan, or perhaps a blissful lunatic, or...
Wow, that's fancy.
That's a fancy, yeah. Oof.
Hey, dude, just got some shiny eyes.
Alright, Fokker, give this man the accent worthy of his picture.
A wicked rogue who possesses psychic power not tempered by his will.
Croaking voice interrupts the confessor's words.
Lord Captain, as choir master of the astropathic choir, I must be watchful of any threats to the ship's safety originating from the Immaterium. I have heard rumors about this oracle, and so I have sent my adepts to see him. They assert that the man is a psyker.
Oh god, this is getting worse by the minute.
Why?
Okay, so we have a cult that makes fire and burns it next to the fuel lines, and we have an unsanctioned psyker in the hold that's also next to all the things that make us go.
This man who speaks to the warp is a danger to himself and to the entire vessel. Both law and common sense dictate he should be thrown into a holding cell, tranquilized, and handed over to the Inquisition to be sent to Holy Terra. Alternatively, you may also dispose of him in some other way.
Give him to the black ships. Choirmaster Weiss, you and I have not yet had the pleasure of conversing.
Oh, boy.
I beg your forgiveness, but I seldom leave the chapel to interfere in the affairs of the ship. My duty requires that I keep constant vigil as I direct the arrival and departure of messages across the boundless void. But given that the incident had already demanded my interference, I thought it a good opportunity to introduce myself and pay my respects to you.
Yeah, good timing. This is definitely how you introduce people to, like, a story. Like, I've always been here.
He's an acropath, not a psyker, then.
Okay, fine. He's an... Alright, I'm not gonna lie. In the 40k lore, I see very little difference. They're just it's a subset of psyker. That's it.
They're all psychers.
They're based... Yeah, there's all psychers here. Well, where they're going, they don't need eyes, okay? I know just how to handle this cult. We stand ready. Oh, see, that's right, sorry.
Carry out any order.
Oh, good gosh.
Oh, God, Lord. Have both arrested tested that those people are obedient and free of fault. I will not ban their teaching. It's not the teaching I'm worried about. It's the fire next to the fuel lines that I'm worried about. And the fact that you're sitting there going, look, they just burned a little bit inside the lines. And I'm like, that's not what you do. Let's see.
Disperse their brains on the sidewalk.
Yeah, no, throw this puff probably out of the airlock. If my Infernus master says they are a danger to the ship, then I am convinced. Disperse the troublemakers. Austin. Austin.
I thought that was someone else. Yes, Lord Captain, but by tomorrow this cult will be forgotten, never to be mentioned again. My mind, as I do this accent, goes to every single Indian person I've ever had the great fortune of talking to.
Oh,
like,
so...
Great fortune? That sounds like a euphemism.
Did they stand so close to you that the tips of your toes were touching?
Okay, see, my biggest question is, what are Indians doing in Michigan? It'd be like the furthest thing from their natural habitat. And I don't know.
Their natural habitat. Their
Dude,
natural.
India is nothing like
Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to do that. God
actually,
darn it.
they look at it and they go like, "This is surprising, like Michigan, surprising like India. This Michigan area is." But
Mission report, Lord Captain. Members of the sacred cult operating aboard the ship have requested an audience. They wish to present gifts and introduce themselves to their new captain.
That's when I turn. I'm like, when did we get all these new people on board?
Where did these assholes come from?
Where are these people coming from? What sacred cult?
They call themselves the Bloodspun
Oh
Lab.
shit, they're heretics.
What a bunch of losers! The cult defends the flagship from both internal and external threats. Lady Dora held them in high regard. I think she was out of her rocker.
Yeah,
and looked favorably upon their activities.
That's what I like. Again, this is where like I look at people and I expected to be reading the name off a piece of paper, and they just kind of drop it like that one meme, like when the Trump interview where he's like, "What?" It's like, you brought people on board, and their cult is called the Bloodspun Web, and you think these people are okay? They are certainly taking their time.
Right.
Very well, I will speak with them.
I will commence preparations at once, Lord Captain.
They better bring me some zebra gum, otherwise I'm gonna be pissed.
Zebra stripe gum, Jesus Christ.
That let me have my
like
zebra.
Shit forever. Like, do you still sell it?
Do they throw up blood? Yeah, blood. That's right. Do they throw up the blood hand signs? Do they say stuff that's always about blood, like be positive and O positive? Whoa! Hello.
Okay. Apparently they're.
Oh God!
Oh, Jesus!
Wow! I was like, somebody's got to clean that off my floor, and it's not me.
Okay, I'm pretty sure we can like remove these guys from the ship.
Yeah, they've bloodied my freaking walkway. As I walk over, they're like, somebody clean up this mess.
I think it's time for a purge.
I mean,
No. It might be friendly.
They might be friendly. They're walking in with banners.
Understood.
I mean, just the fact that they're rolling in with like fucking.
I have no
colors
idea.
And shit like this on my ship, I just be like, nah, fuck you.
The only banner on board my ship is mine. Second off, these people look like assassins. Thirdly, they're killing a bunch of random people in my presence without my direct say-so, which already makes me unhappy. This is my ship. I get to execute people. And I don't recognize these people just yet.
I would like to examine the banner that they're holding up. Does it remind you of anything?
You mean the Inquisition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of gay.
Well, you just described the Inquisition, except they have a lot of authority and they're gay. Those on the deck watch in awe as the final figure moves gracefully into a ceremonial pose. Some of the officers whisper in excitement while others murmur prayers to the God Emperor. Who is the God Emperor? Continue.
The Undying Emperor commanded us to spin a web of blood around his children, and we obeyed. We obey still.
They fall silent as a tall young woman steps forward. She moves toward you soundlessly, the dim light casting shadows across the mask, which conceals her face. What she just said. The masked cultists repeat the words in a mournful whisper. We obey still. Although we have to do that in unison. 1, 2, 3. We obey still. We have to do the ambience.
Okay, I think it's time to kill the bitch.
Death has whispered your name.
Oh, okay.
We disown Domin Theodora. We renounce our oath to her.
Oh, okay, alright. We can do this. I've got no problem. Is that why you brought up
a heavy bolter?
Yeah, look, that's what I just look here and I'm just like, somebody make sure that my dinner's ready because by the time I'm done, I'm going to be hungry. She pulls out a sinister curved blade and similar weapons suddenly appear in the hands of her motionless companions. Did she just cut herself?
Now we give the gift of our blood to you.
You're very
It is
confusing.
the gift of death.
What the fuck?
Death has whispered your name. The followers of the tenets of the web swear fealty to their new overlord and offer proof of their devotion.
See, now I'm confused. Are they going to kill me or are they not going to kill me?
They're not going to kill you.
We
They're saying they
give
gave
you
up.
a blade, the silent verdict. The Undying One has chosen you to wield this instrument of death. We give you one of our own, Kibella. She will be your shield and shadow.
Yeah, we get a new
And we
character.
give you the blood of these traitors. The tenets of the web will purify their souls.
That's nice. You have heard many stories about death cults, such as this one. These devoted holy assassins of the Imperium have turned death into a form of worship of the Emperor. They are exemplary slayers, invisible executioners, and the scourge of traitors, heretics, and fallen souls. Many righteous people honor them as votaries of the faith, while others see their fearsome rituals as frenzied spectacles touched by madness. So death cult watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing you devote their every deed to serving him. Sacred executioners. I want to examine the cultists, actually. The cultists are all voidborn. Their lithe, sinewy bodies are clad in light armor, which allows them to move with an acrobat's nimble grace and strike with an assassin's swift surety. Their red and black vestments are adorned with sharp spikes and ritual jewelry. Where time and training have worn their garments threadbare, you can make out patterns of bleeding lacerations. Guys, do you realize how hard it is to get blood out of a carpet? Even a red one, you bastards! Examine the captives.
Insane and dangerous. Just my type of woman.
And no tits. Okay, just keep that in mind.
Yeah, Austin loves waking up to somebody trying to smash his head in with a dumbbell.
I don't think that these seem more like blade people and not so much mace people.
Sounds like my childhood.
Oh god. The prisoners cower beneath the weight of your gaze. Blood drips down the tear-stained faces of the captured officers. Technomats and workers. A word has been carved into each of their foreheads with meticulous precision. Traitor, heretic, apostate, renegade. The cuts have been diligently and regularly reopened to prevent healing. That rug really tied the room together, did it not? It did. That big freaking room.
These traitors chose to tarnish the honor of their families. Only their blood can wash away the shameful memory of their betrayal.
And you've held them for how long?
Yeah, I'm like, so you've held these people, these obvious renegades on my ship for so long. I'm just like, so I'm starting to question your sense. Interesting, so a death cult watches over my crew. They who honor the Emperor through killing. Yeah, there you go.
The Domin has discerned our essence. This is a great honor for the blood-spun web. We have woven the bays of this ship together with the threads of our faith for many years. We keep the greatest relic, his tarot, through which he sends us his blessed revelations. We obey the whispers of the Undying One. This is our service to him. This is our service to you.
Continue. Your heart is filled with awe as you gaze at the cultists. I don't think it's awe. It's more like, oh god, another psychopath on my ship. You recognize this feeling. You have experienced it before. When you walked through the scorching flame and survived, the eyes of your grim guests burn bright with sacrificial fervor. They serve the God Emperor with a wholehearted faith and devotion. Okay. Yeah, so why have you brought these people to me?
So you may offer the souls of these traitors as a gift to him.
Cabela touches
You
her
have
later.
the authority to order their execution. Their blood will bind us together through him. For the God Emperor,
Give him a stabbity stab.
is death itself.
I don't like this.
The Undying One is duty itself.
Hold on. For the God Emperor, the Undying One, like that. That's usually like a chaos thing.
No,
Yeah.
they allow them to say that. They do revere him as the Undying One because he technically is in a state of undeath.
No, I get that, but that term, that title is usually like chaos reference and not imperial reference. You're right, he's undying, but still.
It depends upon the world, very much so.
That's true.
Give the order, Domin. Let a spinner of the blood-spun web undergo the test of a sacred trial.
The others echo words from beneath her bone mass. Undergo the test. Give weapons to the traitors for Cabela to prove herself. Alright. The team has spoken. Let us see how good she is.
A dagger that has not sliced through sinew is nothing more than a toy. Let the final dance begin.
Let's see how good she is at murdering people. I'm sure this is scripted.
Totally.
What if she dies?
Yeah.
Laugh.
It's just like, oh,
Yeah,
well,
pretty much.
Like, wow, you all are shit at this
it's like,
killing
wow.
thing, aren't you?
Las guns. They got one has a knife, the other has a las gun.
Your Emperor won't save you!
Oh, so they are fully heretics.
Embrace.
Cabela is
Hello?
is a death cult assassin. She can use a special ability called Raining Blood. I know this song. It's Slayer, right? When used, it causes the target next melee attack to explode in a burst of blood. Okay, so boom! Oh, that's pretty cool. The other enemies suffer additional damage. Cabela can also use a special throwable consumable called Blood File to spill even more blood. So she's just a bloodletter. That's what she is. She's a bloodletter.
She just likes to cover herself in blood, basically.
She likes to dance in the rain.
Yes.
Falker, do you want her? Asta, do you want? Who wants her?
Why didn't you fight?
I
Why did we do it?
I'll
can't.
take her.
Okay. That's you, bud.
Someone has to
Oh,
press
somebody
start.
needs a quick start battle.
That's me, sorry.
So, next single target. So we gotta do that.
What was this like slow shuffle? Oh my god.
Oh, that was nice.
They got no HP. They're fucked.
Yeah, oh, these guys are double dead. I like how he handed them knives and their next response
That's
was
from
death
above.
to the Emperor.
Oh my god, you can do it more than once?
You can do this multiple times? What the fuck?
So 0 AP.
Wow, that's broken.
You can do it 3 times. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. So you can you can leap up to 3 cells, which does not provoke attack of opportunity. And this ability can be used multiple times per turn, but each use requires a charge to be spent. The Blade Dancer gains +1 charges ability each time they kill a target. Excluding kills made with death from above, this ability can only be used with the sword equipped. Okay.
You could throw the blood file and finish the thing.
What is that?
Nah,
It's like a grenade or whatever, but you've got 1 action point left.
Nah, I wouldn't waste it.
Just kill him. Okay.
Why waste it? Like, I don't know how real these things are going to be. There's Blood Dance. Makes 3 melee attacks against random targets, including allies adjacent to the Blood Dancer, each dealing 50% of their normal damage. Blood Dance is a melee burst attack.
Death is a blessing.
And then I look over at her and I go, my rug! Again!
Okay, game. I get it. She's a fancy character. You don't need to make us fight like 9 times over and over
See
again.
your end.
I believe you do. Repent or perish. That doesn't sound like a chaos cultist to me. And double dead. Okay. You know, Mr. Blue, we are ruining my carpet again.
You don't need the carpet.
It's,
All you need is
all
you need is kill.
Do you? Oh, oh God! And the altar. You got you got it on the book. You got it on the book. That is the holy.
Rub off.
That's the holy word of the emperor. And you just spattered it with freaking heretic blood.
It'll come off, you know.
Oh! Somebody pour me a glass of wine. Quickly. A cup of
Miss a wine mom now.
I just covered that lady in blood too.
Like some poor bystander just
The
like,
other
God
side
dang it.
awaits.
Lord. Everything's blood now.
Just looking around going, I'm gonna have so much difficulty cleaning up this
You're
room.
just gonna have to raid this room off.
Basically, it's like just power spray it down with Clorox. Just power wash all of it. There's
Imagine
nothing-
being the
I mean-
poor guy that has to clean all that.
I mean,
Like,
you probably use it as a tax write-off at this point.
I pay taxes. Shitting all over the carpet again. Typical. Exactly right. Somebody gave the dog chocolate, and here we are. There's always been a wine mom. Oh God. All right, this bitch is toast. Bill Murray Ghostbusters. A cut to the heart, a cut to the throat, a cut to the stomach. These wounds have been inflicted according to his pleasure. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Okay, first off, this is anime blood, okay? Is that blood steaming? Or is that just...
yeah, it's bubbling.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I'm just making sure that I am not just seeing things.
No, it's actually bubbling.
Is it
Yeah,
blood?
it's anime blood. You just took like a body blow and you're spitting up blood, you know.
Well,
That kinda...
Again, this is anime blood, right? So it's just like, oh, you've been punched, and all of a sudden now the wall behind you is just blood.
No,
These...
my favorite.
God, sorry.
No, I was gonna say it's always my favorite with anime. It's like any kind of injury, you'll just cough up shit tons of blood. I'm like, that really means you're dead.
Yeah, that means you're in a lot of pain and trouble, bud. Like, hey, I coughed up like a small cup, like a shot of blood. Okay, that's called internal damage. Like, you need to go to the doctor.
Well, no. I mean, it generally means you're probably gonna die before somebody can save you at that point.
No.
Yes, because it's either coming from your lungs or it's coming from your esophagus somewhere, and you're gonna die.
Look,
Real quick.
you can shatter and burst tons of blood vessels without any kind of real problem.
There's a difference between damaging, bursting, like the amount of blood they cough up is not bursted blood vessels. That's like
Crushed organs.
significant internal hemorrhaging, and the only 2 ways it comes up out of your mouth without being a mouth injury, it means you're fucked.
You see, anime told me that I can survive things like being shoved through rocks and buildings, and it's basically just like playing with Play-Doh, okay?
Yeah.
And anime's never
John
steered me
Wilkins.
wrong before. The blood of the apostates will wash away the stain of their treachery. Well, who's going to wash the stain on my goddamn rug? If I remember correctly, you only have 5 liters of blood in your body. Not according to that stain over here. I've got like 10 gallons. And a little bit more to spare.
Kill.
You see, bloodletting is its own reward. So sorry. So that their souls may prostrate themselves before the Undying One's throne and beg his forgiveness. Cabela wipes the blood from her blade in one swift movement. Please tell me you didn't use the cutting tablecloth. You keep
I used the carpet.
God dang it. Stop with that's a Persian carpet. Persia doesn't exist anymore. You can't get them.
Used your butt.
Oh God.
I have acted with
down the ass.
just
really tight. Just like sharpened it too.
One of the guys like has armor that's like sharpening and it cleans at the same time, so just right across his ass cheeks. God dang it. Welcome to the 41st millennium, where things are sexually uncomfortable all the time. Will you accept me, Domin Myth? Will you make me your shield and shadow? I don't know, man. Oh, you're a Boston.
Oh.
This is the funny one, too.
Your lordship, the spinners of the blood-spun web are watching, tracking, and killing Von Valentius enemies long before the warrant of trade passed to Lady Theodora. However, their blade has also been known to cut short the lives of highly upstanding persons. The Factorum swallows nervously, casting a fleeting glance at Kibala. What an unfortunate name.
Kibbles.
But,
her name is Kibbles.
But I certainly do not in any way condemn the deeds of the deeply esteemed cult. But I am certain they must have had a good reason.
So I have assassins that act with impunity on my ship. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, one of them needs to be Mickey Mouse. Austin again.
The cults are the scourge of the seditious. They bring us the unrighteous to ruin. The unfortunates respect the blood-spun web, for we share a common goal, to bring his light and his harsh justice to the darkest depths of the ship.
He's like an Irish Indian. What the fuck?
I know, right? It's weird. I like it, though. Alright.
In other words, your average EU citizen right now.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I may have forgotten how to do this guy's accent already.
Oh, Lord.
Think redneck.
Scourge of the seditious or not, folk are afraid of them for a reason. A couple of watches ago, these spinners took a train driver to pieces for some kind of ritual. I don't know what the old Malak did to earn that privilege, though. And he's going to feed his family now. Einrich takes a drag on his low stick, exhaling the thick smoke through his clenched teeth.
Clenching butt cheeks.
And clenching his butt cheeks, too. But that's a lower decker problem. What matters is the blood spun... What matters is that the blood-spun web serves you faithfully, Lord Captain. I don't know, the factotum literally looked around and said, well, they murder people with impunity. Not that I'm mad. A plump old man in the rich robes of a confessor adds respectfully, my predecessor's predecessor once delivered a sermon about how the spinners saved this vessel from the servants of the archenemy. The blood-spun web paid the price in blood, a river of scarlet that flooded the decks from bridge to bilge. They became the blood of the flagship, the pulse in its veins, and the beat of its heart. Their great sacrifice earned them the favor of House von Valentius. It's just like, I want to turn to like all the people that I normally work with and be like, somebody please tell me how many more of these are on the way. You will be my shadow. You must wear a thong at all times. What? Okay, she took her face off again. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. She's Wednesday from the Addams Family.
I mean, Wednesday if she fucking like had real daddy issues.
Oh, she has real daddy issues.
Well, Wednesday didn't have daddy issues.
Well, I don't know. Was it mommy issues that she had? I don't know.
No, she didn't have any issues as far as like that. She had parents.
Oh, yeah, no. Whenever I see Wednesday, the first thing I think of is completely normal and well-adjusted person. Oh, absolutely.
For their family, yes.
Cabela's movements are slow, almost rhythmic, as she removes her ceremonial mask. The dark shadows of her eyes accentuate the deathly pallor of her skin, which is covered in ritual scars. My kind of lady. Henceforth I am your shadow, Domin Myth, Von Valencius, an instrument of death placed in your hand by the Undying One. For so it was ordained, and so as Tarot forspoke. What would be funny is if you pay for the DLC and reject all of them. The young one bows her head once more. I also come bearing an invitation from the Vizier of the Bloodspun Web. He wishes you to know that the doors to the Undying One's temple are open to you. It's my ship. Who's Abelard? My Abelard? I can't remember.
Me.
Oh, okay, very good.
What the fuck was his accent, though? Jesus Christ. He hasn't talked in so long.
Yeah, we have...
hoity-toity guy? I mean,
Are you suggesting the Lord Captain should go down to the depths of his flagship to search for this temple? With all due respects, the lower decks are for servants and crew. They are not a fitting place for his lordship.
I agree. But hold on, I have no choices to say. I agree with Abelard. Okay, let's see. Where's your temple located? I am not. Oh, yeah, dang it. All right, no, I'm not going to do a feminine voice right now. I have been talking all day. I don't know if my voice will survive a feminine voice.
Well, the highest pitch you can. Raise the octave.
All right, I'm going to move my mic. I'm going to. Okay, dang it. I'm going to move my microphone back then. I don't know if you want to hear that. Okay, let me get some water. I'm already trying it. I can't do it. Okay. I am not permitted to say. If you wish to find the temple, you must walk the path of Saint Ariana, the matriarch spider. Hers was the thread that would become the blood-spun web. Her path began deep within the flagship in the dark tunnels of the freight line, and that is where yours must begin as well. This journey will bring closer to the thread of the web, closer to the Undying One, closer to understanding death. Ma'am, I have seen my fish fiancé murder people with her eyes. I know what death looks like, and I've seen her eviscerate people for less. Throw in an uwu while you're at it. You want to know the walk of death? Uwu! Do not uwu the assassins! Hold on, this, okay, okay, hold on, this is, why is this so hard all of a sudden to do this? Yet another trail of Monkey faith is soaked in blood and violence. You do not seek to comprehend death. You only add more limitations to your comprehension of life. Why would you want this alien tech? Ooh. Oh. What's the point of your riddles? Oh. Why is the Vizier not here to deliver the message? Look, I see the Eldar as the hoity-toity, okay? They think they're better than everybody else. That's the reason.
But that's asking the assassin, not her, not Juliet.
I know, but no, she's asking. Iliad's me, or not Iliad. Iliad is asking me, why would I want this?
And you're not responding to her with that. You're responding to the.
Why is the Vizier not here to deliver the message? The first spinner is old. His abode is in the temple beneath the flagship's freight line, and he has not left the lower decks in decades. Even a short journey could sunder the spirit from his ancient body. Ooh woo.
Oh, God.
Let's see. Hold on. I guess that me telling her that I'm not interested in her filthy little bloody riddles would be not wise. So I will walk in the footsteps of the matriarch spider. Your journey will begin in the darkness of the deepest tunnels. The Vizier awaits you. Ooh woo.
Jesus Christ.
The cultist retreated to the shadows as Cabela sheathes her Kibbles sheaves her ceremonial dagger. Your blade awaits direction, Domin Myth. We will speak again when the time is right. And then I look at Abelard and I'm gonna go, why is my fucking carpet covered in blood? Fix it!
Just your red carpet's red. It's fine.
No, the red carpet was lovely red. Now it is freaking bloody red, and it's going to turn bloody brown if it doesn't get fixed. Do you know how hard it is to get blood out of Persian carpet?
I know how hard it is to get blood out of anything.
Look, I need lemon juice. Lots and lots of lemon. Dab the lemons. Oh, I'm sitting there in my captain's chair, just rubbing my temples, going, "How many carpets were ruined so this bitch could have her little ceremony?" Oh my god. Okay, so I'll let the crew decide. Are we going to the depths, or are we going to onto the map? It's coming out of their paycheck. Their paychecks are not enough to cover that. I'm sorry.
Did you get the little cinematic that played?
I don't think we got a cinematic. We just had the FMVs or whatever.
Oh no, as soon as we popped in here, I got like a little cinematic saying that if you head over to the giant-ass doors at the back of the ship, it would bring you up to a new map.
Oh, yeah. We had that like a little bitty one.
Oh, okay.
Do we want to go to another compartment, or do we want to continue on to the Coronis Expanse?
Let's just kill things, do something.
Okay, we'll probably have a much better chance of that in the Coronis Expanse. I know we've had a lot of talking these past few sessions, but that's kind of how this game works. It's an RPG.
Where I will slap you.
You can slap me all you want to. It's not going to change the fact that the Coronis Expanse has bodies in it to shoot at.
No, I'm just gonna slap you because I can slap you, that's all.
Slap happy!
Slap a ding dong!
Yay, pirates! I mean, oh god, no, pirates. Please.
Space dust?
Space dust, coast to coast. It's, you know what's in that space dust? Promethium.
Angels?
Angels.
Yeah. Oh.
It appears that a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk in... Okay, we're already choosing what we're going to do. Faulty parts from orbit. The debris that did not burn up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flow of a mighty river. This dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding the nearby valley. A herd of large hoofed rodents has... Hoofed rodents. Okay.
Yeah.
Hoofed rodents. Got it. Has gathered along the riverbanks. If the animals lose their usual habitat, they are doomed. Doomed! A great hunt. The animals cannot flee and prove virtually are defenseless, so their valuable meat and pelts will prove quite useful. We will hunt them until they are extinct. Yes.
Hey, we got uniform kit and provisions.
Very good. Hunt them to extinction, as the God Emperor intended. Scan the lava world. Damn it, there's nothing here. Let's go kill pirates. I'm now frustrated that my lava world has got nothing in there. Also, how are you, Mr. Guns and Knives and Mr. Blue? How are you doing? I hope you're both doing well.
Mr.
You're a mean one, Mr. Blue. You've got syrup in your smile.
Lights in the void.
You're from Canada and Trudeau. Is Darth Vader on the lava world? Not yet. No, at that time it's Anakin.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
A Falchion.
Oof.
Meh.
We have a destination to reach.
I wish to fire the torpedoes.
Our gun batteries await your command.
Hit them again. Bring us around. I want to hit them with my sword. Hey, is this the only one? Oh, this thing.
Navigate us to the
He's dead.
designated coordinates.
He's insta-dead. Give him the broadsides. Oh, wow.
Oh my god, it was hit on the fucking side shields instead of off the
You
bow.
might want to move like a shallow jump. 'Cause I think the rockets can still hit you. The torpedoes can.
Whee! It's okay, we've got plasma torpedoes.
We have a destination to reach.
Like how you still don't do a vulnerability scan on him.
I did.
Yeah, after
you missed
did
it.
all the
Yeah,
shot.
I did it after the fact.
Yeah, I mean, again, I let Fokker normally do all the fighting on the ship because he's the one that's got all the plans. I'm the guy that just likes to shoot the guns. Oh my!
Torpedoes are going full
Torpedoes to the torpedoes! That's like, okay, that is the equivalent, in my opinion, of like the, you know that artistic bullet where like 2 sniper rounds collided in midair.
Oh, he's outside of it.
Not if we do the new heading.
Do a swing run too.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I mean we can. Screw it.
You're piloting.
Navigate us to the designated coordinates.
Why does it
We
have
have
the
a
guns?
destination to reach.
What?
All the guns were just facing backwards.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Bye-bye. Well, that was easy.
Hail before our
Hey, we got
mastery of the
things.
void.
We found ancient machinery. And blue orb. The blue orbs.
Found ancient penises and took no damage.
Ancient penises.
Yup.
Interesting. Promethium! It's 5 promethium.
That's worth it.
We have 3 promethium. Yes, it is. Quick! Mine the place dry.
It's the burning world. It's burning.
We didn't start the fire. We were always drilling since the oil was spilling, and we didn't.
Well, you're just admitting to having the clap.
I didn't admit that. Who?
You did. You said it's always been burning, so.
Don't. Oh, a scheduled service in the ship's chapel was interrupted in the most profane manner. The images of saints and martyrs depicted on the altarpiece started to move and step down from the canvas. Wow, that's fucking horrifying. The congregation was filled with terror and dozens perished in the state. Yeah, I don't blame them. The illusion disappeared on its own, but it claimed several priests and altar attendants. It is said their frenzied shrieks could still be heard echoing under the vault of the chapel during prayer. Well, that's unfortunate. Moving on. We're going to visit this place.
I'm gonna visit these nuts on your face.
Well, I mean, we could do that too, but void ship remains.
Big
And
ass
a Hulk.
rock. Holy shit.
Don't worry about it. Look, they're all in a circle and they're all together, which means you just go around it. You're fine.
We got 50 XP.
We're gonna go to the void ship. Obviously, this isn't a trap. This is the Scottish man, if I believe.
Lord Captain, the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approach will. Is that incorrect?
No.
English, or my brain just like
No,
not
that's
wonderful?
that's
fine.
Scottish. Yeah, you're correct.
No, but like the augurs cannot determine who the ship we approached.
Belongs to. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
You're reading it weird, but like no, it's correct.
My brain just is just like that's not real words right there.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not real English.
It's like just
it is not traditionally how Americans speak, but it is proper English.
But the telemetry clearly reveals it is an Imperial vessel. The hull is badly damaged, but there is air in some of the chambers, which means they are hermetically sealed. What are your orders concerning the discovery?
So, the way you would normally say the first sentence would be "to whom it belongs," because that would be proper and correct grammar. However, we don't live in the world where proper grammar is even bothered with anymore, so you would just say that. Now, granted, it's still not incorrect, but it could be better, as my teacher used to say. So that you prepare my troops for boarding. I will personally take part in the expeditionary. Yep. Ooh, I haven't had one of these in quite a while. Like, it's been a hot minute since I've done one of these. All right, I'm gonna need some water for this. Hold on. Region: Cinerus Maleficum. Location: Agathis Archides. Material: extract from an unofficial news sheet window on the bridge distributed on the middle decks. Recorded by unknown. Note: the veracity of the recounted events is questionable. We who walk down the same passageways and the same bays day after day, we who are born, live, and die to the hum of the ship's machines, we forever hunger for the smallest glimpse of another life, and for a chance to see the heroes who tirelessly fight for us and for the glory of the Imperium. So let's have a tale about the Lord Captain. By the will of the Emperor, the guardian and the guardian and commander of every good and honest soul upon this void ship, and the time he boarded a vessel named the Firebore. Like a dead whale cast ashore by the inexorable force of the swell, the wrecked vessel was a confronting sight for its unwitting visitors. Some bays still retain an atmosphere, but there was no life anywhere. The ship was dead, its machine spirits dissipated in the darkness of space. It was just the husk left, and the Rogue Trader's crew were to become scavengers swarming the carcass of a fallen Leviathan. Our Lord Captain oversaw the expedition personally. He decided to do the only option available, to train the penetrating gaze of the augur raids on the damaged ship. We passed. The augur's keen eyes scanned the eerie vessel, identifying that the void ship was gravely damaged and was in the process of a final erosion. There was very little time to explore it. 3 sectors seemed the least damaged: the bridge, the middle crew deck, and the service bay. After exchanging a series of trills and warbles in their mysterious and ancient language, the tech priests responsible for the augurs reported to the Lord Captain that they had all glimpsed signs of valuable components in operation in the service bay. Turn his attention to the scouts units waiting instructions. The Lord Captain had decided to which of the 3 teams he would lead, and which 2 he would be entrusted to the officers. Let here be known the names of those honest people who stood before our rogue trader in that moment. The taciturn and grave Young Ho Son, whose word was as firm as his handshake. Captain Vesti, whose jokes will be remembered by everyone on decks 3 to 5. All right, that guy gets the easy place. Captain Matina, the senior officer of the 3rd unit, known to many as Grey Matina. She had been leading units back when the current crop of scouts were snot-nosed kids. No one on deck was in any doubt that navigating the inside of the wreck would be difficult. The units would be separated by kilometers of twisted metal, dead modules devoid of atmosphere, collapsed passageways, and hull breaches the size of a house. The only thing connecting the brave teams would be the delicate thread of a Vox link. And so after weighing the options, the Lord Captain chose to go with... I don't know, what do y'all want to do? The Mechanicus says the service bay.
Bridge.
We're going to the bridge. From here on, we will relate the event based on from what we have learned from witnesses, the people who accompanied the Lord Captain on the tour of the dread ship. The shuttles started up one after another and dispersed, each heading for its selected target. An hour spent on cutting through the hull in the freezing vacuum of space, a fussy boarding, and then, finally, the rogue trader stepped onto the cold, dark deck of the dead ship. The light of the torches revealed a sign in the gloom. Fireborn. After a minute-long exchange with the Vox Master, who quickly checked the archives, it was established that the dead vessel was that of Captain Nova Van Dane, registered at Kiava Gamma Port. Every minute spent on board threatened to end in disaster. The ship's days or even hours of existence were numbered from all sides. From all sides came the sounds of distant crumblings. The floor underfoot trembled every now and then. The Lord Captain hurriedly moved deeper into the compartment when he suddenly felt the slightest puff of air brush against his neck, followed by a soft sigh. Almost as if someone had leaned in close, opened their mouth to whisper a dark, tantalizing secret, and then fallen silent. The only thing that was that the Lord Captain stood entirely alone. Well, not doing that one. Oh, yeah, the Lord Captain summoned all of his willpower so as not to succumb to fear. Test succeeded. I had a 100% chance to win. Wow, 115% chance to win. Okay. From here on, we relate based on the people where simple mortals would already be trembling and weeping. The rogue trader was only gritted his teeth. Shrieks and moans could be heard close by. Others were gripped by the illusion too. Young Ho Son, the unit captain, barked out orders. His team held back their comrades who had fallen victim to the uncanny terror and who were struggling to break free and run deeper into the cursed ship. A few minutes passed and the unit, though scared senseless, was ready to continue. 69! Sound suddenly blared from the Vox, which was tuned to the 2nd unit's frequency. The words sounded muffled as though the person on the other end wasn't speaking directly to the Vox, but desperately pressing the transmit button while occupied with something else. Never seen anything like it! It's beautiful! Hold on. Wait. Is it moving? The words are cut off by a strangled wheeze, followed by static. Young Ho-san listened to the transmission and the final rasp with a surprisingly calm expression, then pressed the Vox button in a similarly calm voice, let loose in a stream of florid swearing, which centered on casting aspersions on the interlocutor's intellectual capabilities. Turning to the rogue trader, he remarked, "Apologies, Lord Captain. Captain Vesti from the 2nd unit is well known for his pranks." They say I kind of wish I'd gone with him because he might be the one that was bad. Crap, the Lord Captain's with you? Comes Vesti's voice from the speakers, followed by immediately by, my sincere apologies, your lordship. I just wanted to spook the guys a little. Whew! Not the time, bud. Not the time. Vesti, the he'll be severely disciplined about the expedition's completion and be demanded a report on his unit's activities. Punishment. We will go with punishment. The Lord Captain immediately informed Captain Vesti that he would be severely disciplined upon the expedition's completion and demanded a report on his unit's activities. Captain Vesti reported that his unit's foray had so far proceeded without incident, mystical or otherwise. They had found no survivors from the ship's crew, or bodies for that matter. However, the unit had encountered a problem. The passage leading to the deck section with the arsenal and storage depot was seriously damaged, especially the power cables. Proceeding further could be dangerous. Let's see, what do we got? An 85% chance. After consulting with his officers, the Lord Captain issued new orders for Vesti's unit. We succeeded. Vesti's unit headed off to carry out their orders, while the road trader and his team continued on. Whew, okay. Jeez, okay. After spending several hours wandering down the dead passageways, young Hosan's unit and the road trader reached the bridge of the Fireborn. The oppressive feeling had not dissipated. It was as though the bulkheads of the ship were steeped in the terror and pain of the people who had vanished without a trace from the decks. On their way there, the unit had found no signs of a struggle or bodies of the crew, and that had served to only deepen their unease. After examining the bridge, the scout unit discovered that the captain's principal cogitator was still functional. The final log entry was identified, a damaged pic recording that no one in the unit was eager to view. Proximity to the cogitator alone was unsettling enough, and with each passing second, remaining on the bridge was becoming more and more difficult. We will do another test, because Cassia will keep me sane. The Lord Captain took a risk and watched the recording. The recording contained a message from Captain Nova Van Dane. It was almost impossible to make anything out in the pict. Only the captain's hand gripping the edge of the table and flashes of iridescent light. The captain was speaking crisply, almost calmly, but there was also short, almost inaudible breaths. Exactly what the rogue traders team had encountered when they had first boarded the ship. It even seemed that those sounds were coming not from the recording, but from the gloom-drenched corners of the bridge itself. Kiava Gamma has fallen. The Fireborn broke orbit under fire from an unknown enemy and left the system, said the Captain Von Dane in the recording. With the tone of an officer reporting to your superiors, we encountered pathological warp activity. The crew is reporting failures in the Geller field system. The ship is doomed. Whoever finds this recording, I ask you to hold a prayer service for our souls. I also ask you to take the family relics of the Van Dane line from Kiava Gamma. The relics are stored. The captain then specified the location of her family vault and the access code. The recordings ended. There was nothing left to do on the cursed deck. It was time to return to the shuttle. A message came in from the unit led by the seasoned, unflappable Grey Matina. The captain methodically reported on all the service bay sections her team had already examined. They had found nothing of value. They had found no bodies. There had been no incidents, and the search was proceeding as normal. The unit was waiting for further instructions from the Lord Captain. Did we get? Dude, we're passing all these with freaking flying colors. After distilling the salient points from Grey Matina's exhaustive report, Myth listed the areas that warranted a more thorough search. After returning to the shuttle, Myth received reports about Fireborn status. The tech priest who relentlessly pierced the wreckage with the auger's gaze insisted on curtailing the operation as soon as possible. Fearing imminent destruction, there were also reports from the other two units. The second unit had succeeded in moving through the danger zone and returned to the shuttle with valuable payload taken from the dead ship's stores. Grey Matina's unit had explored the service bay without incident and, not wasting any time, had marked valuable components for later disassembly and transfer to the rogue trader ship.
We got things.
We got lots of stuff, including hotshot las pistols. The units assembled at the shuttles, and the Lord Captain gave the final order to his grim expedition. Fire up on the ship. I shall recite a prayer. I believe that is the dogmatic thing to do. So many had perished, and it was sorrowful indeed. But it was a shallow grief compared to the anguish felt at the demise of a machine as magnificent as the Fireborn. The tech priest said the prayer, lamenting the dead ship and beseeching the Omnissiah not to turn his back on humankind, though they sometimes failed to safeguard his wonderful gifts. Time was up. The scouting party returned to their ship. With one last look at the Fireborn, the rogue trader... Ooh, I like this option. We have set it ablaze. There's another Hulk up there, by the way. We might have another one of those. Nothing?
No.
Negative.
Oh.
Ugh. Man, that was rough.
There ain't shit out here.
How do you know?
Man, we ain't found shit.
There's 3 provisions.
I mean, you got 12. So.
I know.
I know your hoarder instinct is just like, gotta have it all.
God, look, it's like the Pokemon, right? The giant rings of the planet's surface can be observed even from orbit. Examine the rings. It has emerged that this planet has a native species of giant insects similar to the Terran ants. Oh god, this is EDF. The EDF deploys. Just like ants, they sometimes form so-called death spirals in which one creature follows another without realizing they're going in circles. These were the rings discovered by the ship's observers. The strange phenomenon that was originally suspected to be a sign of warp activity or a nefarious xenostructure turned out to be a quirk of nature, and a tragic one at that.
Hold on. My anus.
What?
Hold on one moment.
Okay.
Those ants are so big, and so many of them, that you can see them from orbit performing a death spiral.
Yes.
That's a lot of ants.
That's a lot of fucking ants.
There's just a planet of kaiju ants. Just
as I said, it's EDF. It's EDF the planet. The EDF deploys. The augurs. The augurs have detected wreckage in the void ship's vicinity, but the exact nature of this wreckage remains unclear. But okay, that's all right. That's it. Cool. That was a waste of time. That was gay. I'm very sad. Here's this thing. We're gonna look at it. Nope. No, we're not.
We look at it. Bye.
Oh god. As I am now fated to be your shadow, Tom Myth, we must perform a ritual that will seal our bond. Oh god, now okay. Please stop, Wednesday. Or sorry, Kibbles. For it pleases the Undying One, let us speak on the bridge and I'll take us to a place appropriate for the ritual. I will be there. Thank you, Tommen. The warp jump past that incident for everyone except the crew members on bridge duty. For the duration of the voyage, they heard laughter. It seemed to come from outside, though through the airtight seal of the ship's massive windows, the laughter went on and on. Okay, that's how you know that my brain is slowly turning off. The ship left the hostile material and returned to real space.
You have a brain.
I do, but sometimes. Eerily yet. Lana V's. Ooh, whoa. We have a rim station. We have a rim job.
Rim job.
Yeah. Ooh. Inquisition shipwreck. Let's go take. Oh, hold on. Cabela. No, not Cabela.
Yes, let's take Cabela. Turn out Mrs. Buttersworth for Cabela.
You want Cabela?
Yes.
Okay.
He wants the blood to rain.
Okay.
I like the anime bullshit.
Okay. Mrs. Buttersworth has been substituted out for.
I want to try her. All right.
Well, I mean,
gotta give the insane lady a test drive.
I mean, look.
Goth Austin's best. Austin's like, incest is best.
God.
Put your bloody bitch to the test or whatever.
Big titty goth chick, I guess, except for she's not really big titty.
Did you just say incest is bestest?
Oh God. Yeah, be careful, Fokker, because
I'm just looking around.
Austin needs to upgrade his character over and over and over again. So in the meantime, how is everybody doing tonight? Especially you, Mr. Guns and Knives and Mr. Blue. How are we doing? Let's find out. Where's my new sword? The Silent Verdict. How is mine more powerful? I can't even equip the Ghost Sword. It's an Eldar weapon.
Sucks to suck.
Oh, you need to wear this. Austin, the spinner's mask, that's all you. Man, that's what happens when you get up like way too early and you're up for like 14 hours. And you've been doing nothing but working.
I think that's right.
I'm gonna be really tired tomorrow.
Let's walk it off, man.
I'm trying. Okay, the other one has 30% armor penetration. This is 5. So I'm thinking that's not the answer here. Didn't I get another sword? Ooh, the grants 10. Okay, that's mine. Where can I put this on? There we go. What did I just replace though? That's the question. Grants if the wearer has conviction, dogmatic, they also gain +5 fellowship. That's me. The Aquila pendant. But where did I actually trade it out for? I forgot. Is it this? No. What was it? What did I trade it out for? Whenever the wearer deals warp damage, the damage carried also suffers burning 3. Burning effects inflicted by the wearer have their level increased by +0. Sniper gloves. Nope, don't want that. That might have been it, because it's just fire. But this gains +10 willpower. Good lord. 80 willpower. I better be able to one-shot most people here at this point.
Damn it.
Man. Poor Kibbles. Poor Kibbles.
Kibbles will be getting an impromptu build.
Get an impromptu build? You don't say.
Speed run.
Well, I mean, you can always fix it later.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's why I'm just trying to run through as quick as I can.
No worries. I'm looking at my gear to see what we can do here. What if I,
pointy finger?
What if I give Cassia? What if I give Cassie the extra willpower? I wonder what it would do for her. Actually, no.
Make her lame and gay.
Make her lame and gay.
Put chicken and make her lame and gay. Yes. All right, there we go. Now we just need to throw weapons on this bitch.
Now we just need to shock the monkey. Shock the monkey. Oh, 1 second.
So she needs the silent verdict. Hype. That could be good. All allies deal additional AG agility attack bonus. That'd be good. We're -1 grenades.
Okay, I'm back.
We have no boots that are particularly useful for me.
You have the spinner's mask.
I would that I could.
What?
Oh, I put it in the wrong spot. Like, what the fuck do you mean this goes against the tenants? It's literally your piece of equipment right here, game.
So this is my stuff. No, it's not. Don't lie to me. All right, where's the, see, dogmatic?
I don't wear these items. The fuck you don't?
The fuck you don't. Let's see.
Light spinner's blessed plate, 20%.
The machine god grants the insight.
Now, hold on. Let's do this.
You really have shit armor.
Wow. Okay, so the I was gonna say there's a slowed thing that's in there.
This will work for now.
So I don't know. The hypnotizing pendant might be a good idea for somebody. There's one thing I wanted to look at.
Hypnotizing pendant?
Yeah, it grants if it's a single shot weapon that you hit somebody with, they grant slowed for the next turn.
I don't even see it. Where is it?
Just enter the text, hypnotizing pendant.
We can text search. Always forget that's a feature in this game.
Yeah.
We search for things
There's
in
even
a way that makes sense.
There's even filters in there.
God, that's too much for me.
I can't handle it. It's too good.
Put it on
That is foolishness. I'm afraid not.
Pascal.
I mean, can't you put that on your...
I've got a better one on Dirtwald.
If the wearer has dogmatic, adherent, or
thought-
above, their lore Imperium will depend on fellowship instead of intelligent, then a plus 10 lore Imperium. But if I do this, whenever wearer deals warp damage...
Yeah, but it's a trinket, so I think you could put that on there along with your Blessed Bolter casing, too, on your main guy. It's all up to you, but I don't think...
As Pascal just moves through the building here.
It seems to show like I can only wear one of them.
Oh, okay. Just my bad then.
We get my shots to the back. It seems they were executed by their own
Yeah, we've only got one
comrades,
slot for
who
trinkets
then
like that.
used his last charge to blow his own brains out. Oh my god, this is the thing! We're gonna be fighting the thing. Luckily, I have warp people.
The strain has
Ow.
taken its toll.
I have been
Oh, what?
injured.
Let the athletics people handle athletics.
Hey, Abelard, can you just give me a quick Medicaid check, or not? Oh. Do you hear the voices too?
Oh, fuck, Inquisitors and Psychers.
Oh, Emperor, his screams are so loud. Me too, it's so loud. Please stop this torment. Why are you torturing us? Because it's the Inquisition, man. They can do whatever the hell they want. Something's not right. Warden's combat positions tell the bridge we have suspicious activity here. Get back, damn mutants. So this is black ships, I guess?
Oh, fuck, if this is a black ship.
This isn't right. You can't treat us like this. What are you going to do to us? We want to live. Oh, yeah, no, this isn't going to end well. Embrace the gift of decay. Oh no, Nurgle! We have to fight Nurgle. But yeah, I would appreciate some medical
We shall
checks.
reclaim what is rightfully
Or
ours.
not.
Hold on, I gotta find you.
It's Abelard, and Abelard's got it. Hey. Well, you medkitted
Don't worry,
somebody.
I'm just applying medikit to myself.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that's useful. Lore warp.
The burden of
Crude scribbling
failure.
in some blasphemous script proved too impenetrable to decipher. We are not versed enough in chaos. A squalid berth, heavily soiled with blood and vomit, is also equipped with straps that were used to bind its... And yeah, this is a black ship. And there's tentacles! A rotten brick...
It's a black ship lollipop.
Oh god, no. As my rasping can still be heard coming from a broken vox. A screeching cacophonous melody that sits your nose on edge.
Know your duty.
Oh good, there's growths even
I
here.
noticed something.
Yes. Quick, check his pockets for money.
That's what you always do.
What is this? Hold on, whoa, wait. Perplexed. Oh, okay, so I failed a test, therefore now I have
Who's
perplexed.
got high logic?
Not me. Pascal, probably.
Pascal failed it.
Well, I could try rolling it, I guess.
What do you got? Is it higher than a 15?
Nope, it's 10.
Oh, I have 15.
I had 40%. with
Actually,
Pascal.
I don't even think I can test that, so it's just stuck.
The divine watches over us.
Demolition. Who's gonna demolition?
I have a
This
55.
cannot be.
Oof!
Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, I think you failed it.
Man, we are rolling great right now.
You have been perplexed.
Hey, look.
I did fine.
Well, that works.
The
Hold
fuck
on there,
injured
fucker.
me though? I don't get it.
Wait one moment, Talker. Let me heal you.
I'm not moving.
on. That mistake's missed for you. I'm sorry, alright?
Like I'm sitting still. Stop moving. I'm fucking not.
We have a.
Don't move!
If anybody's got
Stop
a
resisting!
stop resisting. There's a Medicaid check up to the east of the building, east of the room, whatever. Sorry. From time to time, tiny sparks of psychic energy burst out of the cocoon. Oh, goody. Oh, good. I just wanted to live. Why? Why? Oh, why did you move forward? Warden Kappa 322 reporting for patrol duty at the main confinement cell. Atmospheric sensors indicate the presence of unknown impurities. High risk of contamination. What? But, oh, say to the Emperor, what's happening to me? Oh, God.
Why is the guy right next to him not getting fucked up?
Danger, detecting extreme contamination levels. Initiating global alert protocol. Oh, wow. This is a poxwalker? Yeah, this is straight up poxwalkers on here.
The Vizier. Would he be proud?
Free things.
Am I?
Yay!
Let us walk this path to the end.
Tangible psychic radiation is coming from the gurgling sludge. Perhaps it is the source of the vision you see that seized you. This tree has sprouted right out of a person. This broken bones have formed the collars and branches. This cracked skull has merged with the trunk, and dried gore now coats the skin like bark in a thin layer. Wow, that's dark as hell.
All about the Nurgle now.
Yep.
Papa Nurgle will love you. Papa Nurgle will take
I'm
care
still
of you.
new to the art of
We are
exploring.
bound by the blood of martyrs.
Somebody deal with the demolition traps
I'm working on it.
before I Care Bear stared into oblivion. Fragments of plate armor trusted covered in fungus. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Accomplished.
Aha! Lore Imperium. See, I always knew knowing. Whoa. Sir, we've lost contact with hold sections 238 and 239. The riot is spreading. I don't know. Nurgle infestation doesn't seem like a riot.
I mean,
Emperor, have mercy on us. I won't let these blasphemous mutants take control of my ship. The way is shut. It was made by those who are dead. The way is shut. Ghost leader, return to the gate. Yes. I thought he said the dead keep it. Broadcast this over all Vox channels. In the name of the Inquisition, U-Town Hall, all crew members are hereby ordered to take up arms and begin a total purge of the holds. Well, that sucks if you're just sleeping. Every psyker on board must be destroyed. Cleanse every inch of this ship with fire. Shouldn't they just have like a fire, like, you know, like the fire system, but instead of it putting out fires, it should just be dispensing fire? The Emperor protects. Oh, God.
oh lordy bird. Oh lordy bird.
Hey,
Shit.
My dancing ability might be useful now.
Shit. Shit and shit.
hold on. Are those turrets active? I don't know. They might be.
They looking active. Looks like
They're
they
looking
have
active, but they could go active, so we definitely want to get away from those.
They look to have a health bar.
Oh, we are
so-
surrounded.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
God.
can't move, we're ambushed, so we're gonna just, like, get fucked.
Well, I'm glad that I haven't saved in a while. So let's just go ahead and do that now. Oh, I can't do that. Now I can. Let's go ahead and just hit that save button.
Holy fuck.
And they all have high HP.
Some of them don't. Some of them only have 28.
See, this is why I love Nurgle, right? He has zombies, and zombies, though not overtly threatening, they're not great. You don't want to get near them. Now, how we got there we go.
Was an execution.
See, that's also the thing about Rogue Trader. They get right. You want enemies that are relatively easily defeated.
Pain and hardship. We prove our devotion.
Abelard, you're covered in Nintendo's GAC. Could you, you know, not do that? Like, don't, like,
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
where is the laundry bill here? Where is the laundry?
Enjoy your life.
How good are you at dodge?
Oh my god.
Gentlemen, is an
Stop
hour playing
hitting me.
tonight. Titanic. Oh, good lord. Why is she wielding like a berserker-sized sword?
Because I gave her one.
Just kill
Oh.
all the things, please.
Remember, use the blood stuff.
Where can I go? Harry.
It's raining blood! My body is chrome! My blood is gasoline!
Death is a blessing.
And she's on fire. Very good.
What the fuck did they do to Dirkwall, motherfuckers?
Blood whispers.
I think they hit him with, they vomited on him, I'm sorry. They gave him the facial spooge. Wait, how is he on fire? Is that just what your sword does? And you hurt yourself. Very good. Keep flourishing. It's not weird.
Yeah, I have no idea what that does.
Dude, can I have my turn, please?
No. There you go, Darkworld. Now what are you gonna do? If you've got a disengage feature, now's the time to use it. Let's see, what else is in my candy bag here? The Candyman can. Twizzlers?
Use on that. Gotta use that.
Alright, quick question. Does anybody actually like Twizzlers?
Yes.
Really? You like Twizzlers?
Yes.
What? You heard me.
They're my favorite candy, or at least one of them.
I don't believe you.
I like to eat them every time I go to the theater.
Why? They taste disgusting.
No, licorice is good.
No, licorice is good. That's not licorice.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
Your biggest mistake.
What?
Like real licorice doesn't taste slimy.
No, I like the one that comes in the bag at the theaters.
Remind me to actually send you real licorice.
No, it's disgusting.
No, real licorice is like, well, it tastes different. It tastes better. Though it does, like, there's different types of licorice, so you know. It's like chocolate. There's different kinds of chocolate. Liquor, I like Twizzlers over the red vines. Oh, what the hell's a red vine?
They're just another form of like Twizzlers, essentially.
Oh.
They're just licorice whips. Just red licorice whips versus black. Oh lord, if we can get some heals on Dirkwall. Oh no, the gun's shooting! The gun's shooting! So,
Alright.
was that the gunner? Yeah, I think the gun just corrupted turret. Yep, just took a pot shot.
There's got to be a place where we can hack those things.
Stop grabbing my fucking camera, you assholes. Stop. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Fucking game. Oh, fuck you, please.
I would really rather not.
Talking about the fucking game. It's like I keep trying to look around the room and it keeps jerking me back over to your fucking character. It's like, get fucked.
See, when I get candy, it's normally Reese's, Snickers, or M&M's. Snickers all the way, bro. Like, there is a weakness that I don't have many weaknesses. Oh. Well, at least he killed bad guy.
Pascal's about to get killed.
Pascal, don't die!
You need to, like, Care Bear stare the shit out of some bitches. Yeah, we have to hack those, because that's the only way we're going to do anything about them, because they took no damage when they got hit.
They got 154 damage. The question is...
Yeah, they have 12 deflection, 110 armor.
They took no damage when they got hit earlier.
The question is, how do we do that?
The door's probably behind that wall, past the turrets.
So stay behind the wall so they can't hit you, I guess.
Well, we're gonna have to pull back for now, but...
Alright, let's see here. I can move forward. I have no healing items for you, unfortunately.
You just need to pull back, because like somebody like Abelard that can like both move and charge and do extra movement, stuff like the only one who might stand a chance of getting over there. And then he's got to succeed on fucking hacking.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Don't hit the fishwife, okay? Just don't do it. It's the Care Bear stare.
I have a 121% chance of dodging with the goth chick.
All right,
God damn.
that's down. Now let's see. Can I give
Isn't this a
Myth
job
a
for
turn?
the serfs?
Who's on fire? Somebody was on fire over here earlier.
The turret's on fire.
The turret's on fire. Well, that's not going to help me. But somebody else is on fire. All right, Pascal, fire.
Rejoice in service. Your corrupt way has
And that guy got hit.
and so shall it be done.
There we go. And let's see. Can I move? I can move a little bit. Let's hope I don't
Let
die.
my enemies tremble at the sound.
I can
of
move
my
barely.
steps.
I'm a slow boy. Held in my gaze. Perish,
Dude, but he
unbeliever!
just keeps fucking flourishing
Insist-
non-stop.
Oh, there you go. Down you go.
Yeah. So when I do that, I gain a 30% chance of, or no, not 3%. I gain a 30% increase to my ability to parry and dodge against any and all enemies that are facing that direction.
Foreign or domestic.
Why did you go to that position? Damn it.
Why? What do you mean?
Well, I was gonna move Pascal there because he's like on the verge of death.
I can attempt to move him somewhere else, I suppose.
Get that square too.
Nope, that
Try to
square,
move
you
you.
cannot move there.
I can't move there. Oh.
I just gotta hope I don't die.
And so it
Pascal.
shall be done.
Hey, just shoot that bastard.
Wow.
We're
Fucking
doing
awesome.
We're doing well. If we keep this momentum, we'll all be dead.
I
doing
cannot
great.
fucking move.
Oh,
Oh, Lord, my characters are still doing pretty damn good. Cassie is still living too.
Cassia opened her salvo with a freaking broadside from her face and annihilated 4 people, so... Well, former people. They're not people anymore. I mean, Pascal, you really don't need to worry about that guy. He's going to die the moment his turn stops, so, or starts.
No, we're just trying to
mean,
use
you have
up
to worry
that
about
turn
the
as best I could.
Rejoice
you
in
know.
service.
If I take another hit, I'm done.
Quick! I keep waving my staff at you. You are now better. How are you not dead? Not you, the Poxwalker. It's 25 damage a turn. I didn't realize you had more than 25 damage in your hit pool. Wait, why is your sword crying blood?
Because that's how this works.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to like sprint past everything.
Whee! I have the power to just.
Oh my
I
god.
have the power to just flee.
I don't see where those
Why-
turrets
why
can go
can't-
offline.
Why can't I fucking move Pascal? I've got 2 fucking points of movement.
I don't see where there are any places to turn off those turrets.
Successfully terminated.
Y'all have any thoughts or opinions on the drone stuff happening in New Jersey? I think it's the U.S. military doing something. I think that it is not Iran. I think it's the DoD. I think they're trying something out, and I think they also want to go to war with Iran, and so they get to do 2 birds with 1 stone. And so they get to pretend like it's a big old deal, and in reality, they're doing it themselves. I genuinely believe that that's them
Myth,
doing that on
hurry
purpose.
up, finish damn turn.
What do you mean finish my damn turn? My turn just started.
We
May
flee,
the divine
myth.
will be done.
Allow me to commit
I
violencia.
will not be deterred.
Alright, I guess I'm done.
Why the Okay.
So, guns and knives.
Holy fuck!
What?
I have so much movement points. I can legitimately cover almost the entirety of the map.
Nice.
I have 42 movement points. You see this?
How did you get 42?
Every time one of you kills something, I gain a movement point. So in this mission right here, where there's 20 or 40 enemies.
Well, run to the back line.
Oh, I can make it.
Is there any kind of turret controls there?
I'm not seeing anything.
We may have to just either run by it or kill it.
Walls of the
I
sky.
didn't do any damage to it, so I don't see how the hell I'm gonna kill it.
Use your Thunder Shock, Pikachu!
So, do we just run by it, you think, maybe?
It's the only thing I can think of at this point, if there's not a control.
2 AP. Corpse's flesh is crystallized. Yeah, I can't do shit to them.
Use your Thunder Shock!
Yeah, I don't see any kind of control panels for them.
Was there another way that we can go that we just missed?
I don't see anything.
So.
I don't know, let's just go forward. Maybe if we kill all these guys, they stop shooting us. I don't know.
Man, you have, like, optimism.
I mean, that might be a thing, too, where it's based off of the enemies. So you just kill the enemies and the turrets deactivate. Yeah, like, I could run from that position to the entryway where we started at.
Wow.
Like, where I pinged at is from where I could run to.
Good lord.
That is fucking insane.
So, Mr. Guns and Knives, the future of warfare will not be in 4th generation fighters. It's going to be in drones. It makes way more sense that we are testing out a airborne drone carrier than it does anything else. Now,
I think you mean 5th or 6th generation fighters, FYI.
are we on 5th? I thought it was 4th.
F-22, F-35, or 5th generation.
Okay, fair enough. Sorry, my bad. I was in the wrong generation. My premise still stands.
Well, I mean, the problem with today's equipment is that it costs too much to produce. And so if you can get a drone that, like, what was it? I think the cost of a fighter plane back in World War II was $50,000. You lived. Oh, it's L water.
You could heal some people, that'd be grand, Abby.
I don't think you could have told me that before I... No, now I can't.
Just charge over here.
Actually, that might work. I can either choose Pascal or Dirkwall. Who would you like to heal more?
Pascal. It's like, dude, if something sneezes on him, he's dead.
Okay.
And go.
That's all I can do.
A Tomahawk missile's like $100 million, isn't it?
I don't think it's 100 mil. Oh Jesus, that thing's gonna keep attacking everything. It literally just turned to shoot at you. I have the feeling there's something we're missing as far as deactivating these things.
I mean, there's still one Poxwalker guard alive. Maybe if we kill him.
Oh, that's Cassia.
Deactivate it? That's all I can really think of.
Isn't
But
this
yeah,
a job
like,
for
the
the
problem with
serfs?
today's war is that
To die with grace, at least.
a modern day, like, a World War II fighter plane costs like $50,000 to build, whereas today a modern day jet fighter costs $50 million or something like that in order to build. Like, it's just not sustainable in an actual long-term conflict.
Well, we don't have we're not going to be sustaining air losses the way we used to either. Like, we don't have anybody that's at parity with us. So the odds of us having to deal with that are so low that I don't think people really worry about it too much.
Oh geez, that blew up your cover too.
I got an idea. Molten Beam!
Come on.
Oh, we can hurt it though.
No, that actually did damage. Holy shit.
Oh, the man. Oh, sorry, the flopping titties. I can't see the full name. Olamide 67. Man, those titties are lasting a while too. Good lord, they're just staying there. I'm okay with that.
Damn.
Actions will
I was
speak
way off. Google
louder
says a
than
Tomahawk
words.
Christmas is 2.4 million. Yeah, I was about to say 100 million is a bit much. Use your Medicaid skill.
But I mean, like, even if it's not that much, you also have to factor in what is it like the phalanx, for example, fires 5,000 rounds per minute, and that gets rather expensive too.
Well, I mean, but a lot of those things are. You know, there's a certain point where technology is there for the sake of technology, right? And don't get me wrong, like there's a reason why we keep the the javelins around.
Patriot Act.
No, God, no, I know why we keep the Patriot Act around. But like, there's a reason why we keep the javelins around, right? It's old tech. It's 90s tech. We don't use them anymore, but there's a reason we keep them, and it's because they work. And we don't want to spend, like, if you're going to spend 200 grand to blow up a tank, or you can do the same thing with 50 grand. God dang it, keep burping now. Of course you're going to choose the 50 grand option.
Why can't I do it? Is it too far?
So there's some of it that makes sense as to why you would do certain things a certain way. But especially in the world of fighter pilots, I mean, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of tech, and to be perfectly honest, in the modern day, a lot of these planes have a ton of issues because they're trying to do way too many things in one package. Like, the F-22 was plagued with 1,000 different problems because it was supposed to be a dogfighter and
F-35.
I'm sorry, the F-35. Well, no, the F-22 had problems too.
Not really. The F-22's been relatively problem-free comparatively. F-35 is... They tried to make it do too many things, and so it does nothing really well.
Is that what I'm thinking? I mean, I guess I'm just misremembering some of this stuff.
The F-35 has been plagued with problems, cost overruns, and other shit. Like, it's the F-35.
Okay.
I was also wrong. An F-22 costs $350 million to produce.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, but
they're like they don't produce them anymore either. There's only about like 200 and some change in existence.
Yup. And we stopped making them, and we decided, nope, we're going to design a new plane because it's cheaper. And I'm like, no, it's not. I sometimes wonder if World War III would start off with smart bombs and high-tech weapons, but end with cheaper, sloppier World War II era gravity bombs and mass-produced stamped guns. Yes, it will.
Probably.
Because if that war drags on long enough, you will have nations that have parity start to knock out each other's weapons, and then eventually you'll be like, okay, well, how are we going to do this? With whatever is cheaper and easier to mass produce. Like, World War II is not won off of good weapons. There were some good weapons, but it wasn't won off of good weapons. It was won off of how much can I make and how fast can I make it. It's why, like, the German tanks, which were far superior to everybody else's, still got their shit kicked in by the Shermans.
It's the lie of the wonder weapons.
Yeah.
Like, German...
See if your blade does anything.
I can try. Like,
Your soul be
hey, you did 7 whole damage.
Boys.
Wow.
I'm gonna hit him with a Care Bear stare and show you what happens to it.
I'm gonna aim for the opening on that one.
Okay, you aim for the opening on the death turret. So
I'm gonna...
I've made the theory, Guns and Knives, that we will be quickly advancing into not drone warfare. I'm sorry, trench warfare. I think drones will play a very significant part in that in a very scary way, almost like advanced artillery, but in a very different and more terrifying manner. And I genuinely believe this because it doesn't make sense to have. Like the higher the higher the number of nations that get involved, the more likely that modern high-end tech will be utilized. The more tech utilized, the more most of it's going to be destroyed and not be easily replaced. What will be easily replaced is the little stuff in drones. Like you said, stamped guns, stuff that's made really quickly and cheaply, and then drones are dirt cheap. So you'll have, I think, kill drones, whose just only job is to be a suicide drone. And the only way to get around that is to make trenches. Something that keeps your head down. It makes it a little bit harder for the actual, drone to come and kill you. But I genuinely believe the bullet drone is the way it's going to work. I think that's going to be the wonder weapon of the future, the bullet drone. I want that man dead. Okay, here's this small bullet-sized drone.
Another clean strike.
And all it does is goes and puts it right between your eyes. A swarm of little drones flying into an enemy trench, and each one carrying a hand grenade, searching for enemy combatants is terrifying. Yeah, but if you're see, the thing is that if you're doing swarms of drones, we have countermeasures for that even now. Like it's rather incredible. We've already figured out countermeasures for most of the drones. The problem is that a little drone designed to take out one critical target is going to be worth way more than knocking out a bunch of soldiers at once. You know, the goal is to get the leader, not all of the soldiers fighting. If you can get the soldiers to go home willingly, that's a win in and of itself. Imagine if you're the commander on, like, the front lines, but the commander keeps getting killed by himself because of the suicide drones. Oh, the last play... What?
I disconnected from server. What the fuck? Well, I'm still in the server, but I'm also disconnected.
Well, we're in the game, but...
Just a minor setback.
I am very confused.
Me too.
Did it go to Cassia?
Yes, it did.
Oh yeah, but like I'm not in the game. It doesn't show icons for people.
No, I'm in charge, so I think it threw us all out of it.
Yeah,
okay, hold on.
You're gonna have to reinvite us.
Do you think a shotgun with birdshot will be enough to take out enemy? Oh, of course it will. I mean, but again, like, drones aren't really, super tough. I mean, like, even if they are, they still have to withstand birdshot or buckshot in the sky. I mean...
No, drones can't be really tough because then they're too heavy to fly.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, their advantage is their speed and hopefully their kind of stealthy and very quick attack.
Speed and size is, like as far as, human engaging, it's a hard target to see until it's like really fucking close.
Yeah. But if you have like a countermeasure on it, like let's say a backpack that fires confetti at it as it's coming near you, that could do it. And which is proven effective in Ukraine. It's one of the weapons they've been using is firing like confetti at it, and it jacks up the propellers.
Primary anti-drone weapons are essentially focused frequency jammers.
That works too. So you'll have people with backpacks and whatnot with like ECM stuff.
It's essentially like a rifle. It's just a focused antenna that, the drone's coming from that direction and you just fire in that direction and it disrupts the control signal.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we already talked about this. The future of the trench warfare will be that you'll just have wired line connections again, and then you'll just jam all the signals around the trenches, make it so any drones will just follow this guy. It's a very simple way to solve it all.
But it does make fighting that kind of war very difficult. I mean, like this is the interesting part of war theory, right? Like, I'm not an expert by any means. Kamehameha!
Pointing out that most super weapons are kind of pointless.
Can you heal Dirkwall, please?
Yeah. Like, for example, the Germans invented all those Wunder weapons stuff. America had our own Wunder weapons. It's just our Wunder weapons were 50 cal.
Let the
And
faith guide
timed explosives like
John Moses Browning, the most American man I've ever seen. Those soldiers crystallized and turned into a translucent sarcophagus and sealed the slop of their putrefying organs.
We need a key.
Yep.
Don't have a
Yeah, I think we have to find it and come back.
Shafts are coated in a layer of putrefying goo containing revolting growths. Let's see, what's this one? And lore warp.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Let's see if I can get some luck.
I want to hammer in how much movement points I had after that fight. You remember where I was before I started moving? I could move up to here during the combat.
Jeez.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I hear something. Boxwalk prisoners.
I think that's the thing.
St. John Moses Browning.
So that's the thing, though. So it's
Oh,
worth pointing
okay.
out that
I was just trying to get in position, but okay.
that we think are going to be super incredible might, change, and all of a sudden you might just wind up with a new modern day super weapon is some variation of 50 cal.
Fucking goddamn game.
Yeah, like the Plague Bear. Oh boy.
No, you can't go there because it's just one square too many.
Yes.
Faggots.
We have, I think, only one plague bear. Is there only one plague bear that you see, Myth? Doctor, or is there two?
I only see the one. Yeah, there's only one that I see.
Okay.
But no, like the drone warfare is going to be almost an escalation point. How can you make a drone that acts almost independently of any kind of system? So once you fire it, it becomes kind of like a self-guided missile. You know?
That sphere is also an enemy too.
Oh,
I
boy.
don't know what this thing does, but the oculating sphere exists.
Hit it with an RPG. Let's see what happens.
Actually, Myth, you just raised a very important question. Why do we not have rocket launchers
On what?
Anything.
at all? Why do we not just carry around a rocket launcher with us to shoot enemies with it?
Because we
Or
have
we got
In
psychic
the game, in
powers
life, what are we discussing?
in the game. Because we have psychic powers, and we have Care Bear Stare, and we have Kamehameha. I like how we're fighting things with like 100 or 200 hit points, so we're like, I've got 50 health, and you can't kill me. But no, I mean, I would genuinely hope that I am not alive to see World War III. I have no interest in seeing World War III.
It's either going to be over in 6 months or it's going to take 6 years, and it's going to be some of the most brutalest and bloodiest and dehumanizing warfare that.
You think 6 months? You're being generous. I think it'll be over in 6 minutes.
Well, yeah, like it's either going to be like over, like basically as soon as it begun with like us immediately performing like the thing that Russia was trying to in Ukraine, where you eliminate all of the AA defenses and all of the important stuff, so you can just use air superiority and just steamroll everything, or it's going to take fucking ever.
Well, as soon as China gets into the fray, that's the only nation that has any kind of power parity with us. And that's it. There is no other nation that can match us in air superiority. So I'm not really convinced that China will get involved. Russia can't do it. As much as everybody loves to pretend that Russia is this massive, like, militaristic threat, it's not. Not against the United States. I mean, literally, we're peasants that have never held a rifle before, with barely any training, and with intelligence that we offer them, are managing to hold back the Russian military. If that doesn't tell you how far the Russians have fallen regarding their military strength, I don't know what else to tell you. NATO is completely obsolete by this one fact alone. I think at least 1 billion people will die in World War III if it stays conventional, maybe 2 billion. Again, I think that you're looking at this from the wrong perspective. There will be a meat grinder, but the meat grinder will be much more focused. I'm not sure that the mass casualty events that we saw in World War I and World War II will be played out in World War III. One, we've gotten really good at stabilizing people who have been injured critically in the battlefield. And I think that the important part is demoralization will play a much bigger role in World War III than it ever did in World War II and World War I. Not because it's less important or more important than it was before, but because the ability to do it is much higher. I don't have to kill somebody if I can get them to throw their gun down. And to be honest, it's harder to kill people than it is to get them to turn away.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Was it part of the library I gave you, sweetheart? Alright, you are right in the way of the Care Bear Stare.
Can't change anything about that now.
Me? If you insist.
Alright,
your
Kibbles.
demands.
You might want to get out of there. Yeah, you might want to get out of
Why
there.
do you insist on hurting me?
I
I do nothing to you, and you're just like, yes.
You really don't want to be there in
that
just a minute.
tax on Austin. Yeah, well, it's not exactly an option.
Love me, why won't you love
I'm
me?
not accustomed to being ordered around.
Like, I engage in melee with the enemy, and you're like, I know what I can do. I'm going to launch a bomb on my allies. With the
I'm
ally
not
in the
launching a
center of the
bomb.
Grace, at least.
It's not a bomb.
I'm just gonna start like throwing frag grenades or something. I can't.
You can leave that as soon as you're ready.
Yeah, but like, the whole thing with this character is that she's very squishy but very hard to hit.
Well, how about
when you do like guaranteed hits against her, it kind of starts to add up.
well, yeah, but this is going to do fire damage, and it's going to do warp damage, and it's going to do ongoing damage, and I think it slows them down, and I think it's like it's pretty awesome.
A surefire plan.
No problem. But now, World War III is going to be an interesting scenario that I don't necessarily want to think about right now because it is very much on our doorstep, and I don't like that. I mean, I know people are saying World War III is starting. I don't think it has yet.
I don't know if World War III is even going to happen, really. I feel like China's looking at Russia and it's just like, well, fuck. I thought Russia, like, they were like, oh, fuck, Russia's technology I thought would be, like, able to do something. But now it's just, it doesn't, so I'm pretty sure China's rethinking a lot of their stuff.
Well, I think a lot of countries in the world right now, like, before, keeping up some kind of military was expected. And to be honest, with America's hegemonic power, it's kind of been like, why bother? I mean, there's nobody that's going to be able to match us, you know, pound for pound. So why would you bother spending tons and tons of money trying to... I mean, the Soviet Union tried this. And they failed because of it. I mean, let's be honest. They failed because of the arms race against the United States. Why would you try to fight the United States on that front whenever an entire empire collapsed from it? And that's not a rhetorical question. I mean, it's a legitimate question. Why would anybody try to do that?
Well, it's more or less just expected, too, that you have to at least put up some sort of attempt.
I agree. I mean, what do you think NATO is? NATO is, like... NATO's
waste of money.
It is a waste of money now. Again, I will never understand people that still defend NATO in the modern day. It makes no sense. I mean, I tried explaining this to like my dad, I think, at one point. I was like, but NATO is completely useless. Like, it serves no purpose anymore. But he's from the era of, like, he lived through part of that. I mean, I understand where he's coming from. It's hard for him to get his mind around the idea that Russia isn't the big bad anymore. Not because he doesn't know that they're not as powerful as they once were, but because it's like, that's...
Where did they all come from?
Yeah, exactly, where they all come from. But, like, that's the way he grew up, you know? It's a paradigm shift. So, like, it is a big shift for him to think about it any other way, so he's not really accepted that. That's fine. I mean, honestly, I understand. I get it. But Russia isn't the big bad enemy anymore. I do think we would see mass casualty battles because the Chinese communists historically don't give a fuck and will send waves of thousands at a time because they got the manpower. India might do it too, and the Chinese and the Indians hate each other. North Koreans would flood South Korea. Europe can hold off Russia if they get their military strong again. Europe can hold off Russia all by itself with what it has now. It may struggle on the onset. Yeah, Russia is stuck in the 70s.
Russia's basically lost anything of value at this point.
Yeah, no, Russia has lost all of its military power. The only thing it has are its nukes. And even then, I'm not convinced those work anymore either. Because you have to keep
the front line widening, it wouldn't do it.
No. I mean, like, the idea that Russia is going to attack anybody is laughable in the extreme. Like, Oh, but they attacked Ukraine. Yeah, whenever they thought they were gonna get away with it and nobody was gonna intervene, yeah, they invaded. But they don't have the strength, the organization, or the willpower to actually take anybody.
Oh Lord!
What the hell was that?
Bunch of things just sprung up.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
It's just spawning more and more. There's a lot of them.
I think the
Oculus thing.
yeah, that's
Yeah, you probably need to kill that post haste.
I'll give it the good old Care Bear stare.
yes. Let the shadows see it.
See, and again, like, this is another problem that I have, is that whenever you have one military supplier, and this is what I really think NATO is about now. NATO's not about making countries stronger. What it's about is it's about sending money to military contractors that are approved by the US government. You will use the M4. You will use the AR platform. You will use all of our tanks and our IFVs. You're gonna put all your money into our product, which means that they can't make products that work for them. They're gonna make products that we say work for them, which I don't think is a good idea. I've never ascribed to the idea that one tool fits all. I mean, hell, the Irish, I believe, still use like what do they call it, propeller planes. Like, they still use those in their official military because you can't see them on a radar.
Or you can see them on the radar.
Well, sorry, you can see them on a radar. It's just not something that you see on a radar normally. I don't support any invasion of Russia. What's up?
Can you imagine the radar commander just sitting down there and like, why do I see like 500 blimps just slowly moving across there?
Pretty
This
much.
can't be, right?
God
God damn it, Myth.
Sorry, sorry.
Hitting me.
I thought you were out of the hit.
He hit you because he loves you.
Yes, you are literally going to kill this character.
I'm
because
trying
you keep
not
hitting
to.
me. They do not have toughness to survive these hits.
He's trying to put her and her daddy issues out of his misery.
Abelard, does Abelard have any more health kits?
No.
Okay, we are in trouble then. Zone of
Like,
fear.
you cannot keep targeting this character. the way
I'm
that
not
you
trying to
like
do that.
target characters.
He's not trying to do that. He's just
Buttersworth.
happening to do that.
Yes, it worked with Mrs. Buttersworth because I made her immune to fire.
I
It will
never
not
hit
work
Mrs. Buttersworth.
with daddy issues.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered
Bullshit!
around.
You never hit her.
The
only reason why it never logged as hitting her is because she had fire immune.
No, he didn't hit her. She ran into a door.
That's
Yeah.
true.
She fell down the stairs.
Multiple times and viciously. I don't support any invasion to Russia, though. Hold on, see. I do the UC. I don't support any invasion to Russia, though. Napoleon couldn't conquer Russia. 3.5 million Germans couldn't conquer Russia. Let's not join that legacy. Nobody wants to invade Russia, though. They have oil, but that's it. And don't get me wrong, we would love that oil, but at the same time, though, the issue is not invading Russia. The issue is keeping it. Much in the same vein of invading China. Okay, so what? You take China, then what? Like, there's no value in this. I'm not entirely certain that they would be another plague bearer. Crap.
Oh, and look, my character is now almost dead. Because someone insists on shoving them in the fire.
I don't know who that is, but you should probably talk to them about that.
Yes, I should.
Smith's gonna use like the lightning now and just fucking kill her. Finish it.
More than likely.
Did you actually fire that?
I don't know. Did I?
I mean, it showed you and I saw the skill, but I didn't actually see the effect.
I was like, I fired it, but
like made the staff.
Oh yeah, no, I did damage. The oculating sphere definitely did damage. We got plenty of our own oil. I mean, yeah, we do. Can I get you to? Damn it! Damn it! Double damn it! Let's see.
Your Nurgle's gonna believe this.
Oh, shut up. Just shut up. Do not walk forward into that little, There you go.
Did you just Oh, I thought that was the plague bearer that you just annihilated.
Oh, no, don't worry, he's next. Just...
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Don't get me
What's
wrong.
your opinion of World War III, fucker? You've been awfully quiet.
What about World War III?
What's your opinion on it?
I really don't want it because somebody's gonna jump the gun and escalate shit. It's not something that's gonna stay, like any major conflict like that is not gonna stay quiet long.
I've suffered worse.
See, his opinion is very vague.
It's not vague. It's a matter of like, dude, somebody's gonna fucking
I don't like
escalate
war.
to like fucking like either massive strikes or fucking nukes.
See, that's the real kicker, isn't it? Nukes are the thing that's supposed to prevent World War III, ironically. But we seem to be careening towards it, and nobody seems to want it, but we keep seeming to go there.
Yeah, it's just as soon as somebody with nukes is about to get like steamrolled, like they're gonna say fuck it and press the button.
See, like, look, I can parry all their attacks. I can't parry fire, man.
I don't believe you.
Just focus on that orb of fuck you.
The orb of fuck you.
Look, another dodge. Because it's not fire.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Well, once I get to Pascal's turn, I'm gonna make it so like nothing can hit you as long as you stay in the squares.
Stay in the squares of safety.
Well, actually, no. If you stay in those squares right now, I forgot that's the midfield. Stay there, and you've got like bonuses to your dodge and parry, and they have like negative to theirs.
They've also got the maelstrom of angry eye stuff.
We need to get rid of that out, including Spirit. I think that's spawning more dudes. Cause
I'm trying to hit him with my freaking Kamehameha every round, so.
But what a womanly approach and answer there, fucker. I don't like war is bad.
Well, what do you want me to break it down with, man? It's fucking. It's not gonna be this talking about like this conventional shit, and it's like anything big goes down, it's gonna rapidly accelerate beyond like.
Well, but that's
anything contained.
Well, that's what we're kind of seeing, right? We're seeing the slow march of escalation. Either that or World War III is going to be fought in a bunch of proxy wars, and essentially the big nations will... Well, no, seriously. I mean, you can make fun of Kojima all you want to, and I do. He might have been right about that. But it's not because nations are so powerful that they can play God. It's because they're afraid of the other big nations using nuclear weapons. So they undermine each other in a bunch of minor conflicts.
God, that would be funny. Just Africa, the Middle East, parts of Asia. It's just endless South America. It's endless proxy wars fought between like the big industrial-based nations.
But overall, I don't see the point of it. That's the issue. Like, what do we? Yes, literally communism.
Well, yes, but literally Chineseism will be the next reason.
Oh, I know. Like just because we beat the Soviets doesn't mean we beat communism. But I mean, like it is. Okay, all right. Let's look at it this way. What does America gain if it wins? Like, what do we seek to gain out of defeating Russia? Or China?
I mean, not anything actual of value as far as for America.
Yeah, we don't gain anything. We do not jump into that maelstrom, by the way.
No, he needs to stay exactly where he is in that narrow set of squares.
I just want him to be aware to not step in the square.
Part of the reason he's not getting hit is because he's got bonuses to dodge and parry in there. So he needs to stay in those squares.
I already have, I think, base 135% chance dodge
Okay,
and
well
a
then-
95% parry. So like any buffs you're adding to me, it adds a lot too to that. So I don't know like what it does like percentage or whatever. So yeah, it makes them very hard to hit me with any buffs you're giving me.
Saying that the singular world superpower and biggest economy, I guess. But Russia's in no. We're not worried about Russia becoming a big superpower like that. They're not going to be that. So again,
Voice of command.
like it would be very strange to do that because we wouldn't. We're not in any danger of Russia overtaking us in that regard.
If I may,
What am I?
Yeah, so you got an extra 16% dodge being in those the back line area.
Yeah, so I have a dodge percentage of
if you
131,
insist, Lord Captain.
and then a parry of 91.
I
And
will
because
not
I
be
did 2
deterred.
points into the athletic skill, it means that any time I fail in athletics, an agility roll, I get to re-roll it too.
Where's the occluding sphere actually? Because it's like I just see a health bar, I don't see an actual target.
I think it's that giant thing in the center.
I'm looking for
Oh,
it.
that's it. Okay.
Did I kill it?
No, it's at 125.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's still got a lot of HP.
I thought I hit it with my Kamehameha, but
You did hit it, but you didn't kill it.
wow, my weapon skill is down to 1.
Well, good thing you're not swinging a melee.
Yeah. The horrors of the warp.
That was my turn. Okay.
The occluding sphere is immune to all damage and most common effects. Death of creatures under its control deals direct damage to it.
Oh, so we just have to keep. Okay. So I'm doing this wrong. Don't attack it. Attack the stuff that are around it. Got it.
I guess. And it's a cycler
Section
majority.
yeah.
But no, I mean, like, we are not in danger of Russia overtaking us economically. The closest person, the closest country that can do that is China. But it's essentially we do that with our permission, and that's kind of the stupidity of this whole thing, which is why we really need to like start tariffing the living shit out of China and moving that stuff back home. Like it's not
do another opium war scenario.
Explain.
There we go. You don't remember the opium wars?
I don't know much about them.
Okay, so the British showed
Stand a chance?
the nervousness I get when people start shooting at daddy issues.
Dude, I'm using controlled shot. I can't hit you. You automatically dodge all my fire.
That's what I think, but then Myth proceeds to hit me over and over again.
No, those abilities are
door-
like those abilities are different.
The door just keeps slamming into daddy issue's face.
Well, it's not my fault. Don't put your face in the door. Don't open that door.
What are we talking about?
The Opium Wars.
Oh, yeah, so the opium war is basically a scenario where the British were selling drugs
Beam
I
blast
think,
that
in
bitch.
China. And the Chinese obviously didn't like the
orb.
fact that they were doing that.
Myth, kill the orb.
I have to kill this. Okay, the only way to do damage to it, right, is to.
Here, better stare the thing with your maser beam or whatever the fuck.
Does that actually work?
You did damage to it before, yes.
But I thought Austin said that the only way you can kill it is to do damage to its.
That's what it says. If you right click on it, it says invincibility. The oculating sphere is immune to all damage and most common effects. Death of creatures under its control deals direct damage to it. And then if you look at the Poxwalker Guard, it has
Oh, so
ability
it's taking damage from us killing things then.
Yep.
Yeah. Then it has a
Okay.
passive ability called Sphere Weakening, which deals 6 damage to the occluding sphere when dying. But basically, the Opium Wars was a scenario where we were selling. The British was selling opium to the Chinese. The Chinese government said stop that, and they banned it. The British government showed up there and then proceeded to curb stomp them so hard that even now, to this day, they still have a grudge about it.
Isn't this a job for the duty demands?
Like, basically, they went out there with their
Painted black.
16th century tech, and they fought against ironclads. And
As
then,
you do.
yes, and British soldiers showed up there, and just like would shoot them, and they would stand there with matchlocks,
I won't
and then they would
stop
get shot. But since like the matchlocks, you have to light like the little tinder box, they would fall onto their houses, and like their entire cities would catch on fire.
Nice.
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, it took damage. It was 125, now it's at 101.
No, it's at 79.
So Cassie needs to be up in front so she can do Care Bear stare twice in a turn.
I took care of this one.
I mean, I think that what really needs to happen is that we just need to pull our industry back home. There is absolutely zero reason why we should not be able to compete on a global stage for manufacturing. There's no reason why we should be using anybody else's labor for making most of our own stuff. I don't mind making a few things overseas, but instead of us outsourcing all this stuff, we should be bringing it all in-house. At least a large majority of it. Like, manufacturing is in reality a very key component to all economies. Just having a financial, I will call it a financial tradition of being based in the US is not enough. Because that didn't work out for the UK long run. So why would it work out for the United States? It's about manufacturing. It's about what your country can produce and bring to the table. And the IT world is one part of it, but the IT world isn't going to be enough. We need to bring the stuff that we make in home, because back in the day, when it was made in America, it was the best quality you were ever going to get for the best price. Now, if it's made in America, it's shit. Unless it's like a raw resource like steel. Like, that's some of the best you're going to find in the world. But that's it, and even then, that industry is dying. Like, we are killing off our own industries so we can prop up actual dictatorships. It's retarded, and it's got to stop.
But why?
Because if we don't, we're going to be beholden to other nations, and we won't have a choice but to be beholden to them.
It'll all work out.
I'm sure it will.
Petty CIA will protect us.
I'm sure they will. They've done such a good job so far.
Listen, they've never accidentally, gone to war against the FBI. And, spent millions of U.S. taxpayer dollars, funding wars where there was no actual reason.
Oh, that's not true. There's a reason.
Endless war?
Yes.
Total war.
Well, no, it's about manipulating your enemies. So the way, it's just like the idea of, how do I make sure there isn't a rival superpower that rises up out of nowhere? Oh, I got an idea. What if we fund both sides of the war? It's the easiest solution. You keep the conflict from actually resolving itself. You keep encouraging the actual war to continue, and you get good training in the meantime. Like for a money thing, just money and investment. It's not a bad idea. It's just that in practice, it's terrible. Because it creates the forever wars.
Mm. 110 points of damage, okay.
Let's do it.
I'll take it.
Come on, Kibbles. 2 plague bears.
Oh my god.
Whispers my name.
Yeah, you need to walk Cassie over here to the right and just stare down the road. They're all in a line there. You just need to blast them all.
But yes, it used to be the common thing in the world is that you got either rich through raw resources or through manufacturing. And America, for some reason, has decided to get rid of all of its manufacturing.
Our politicians decided to do that because it made them money.
Yes. Or they decide to seal off all of the natural resources so they can't use it.
Cassie, move her to the right and just stare down the road, man.
I can try.
On a long-term plan, it's not terrible, right? Like, if you can make it so America was the only country with access to certain natural resources, that's very beneficial for America. The problem is that it seems to have done nothing because we keep finding more of the natural resources.
It's almost as if the planet's full of it.
Where it's like oil, like the idea of peak oil philosophy, right? Like eventually we would get to peak oil and there would be no more oil. And the idea was planning for that, like, all right, let's not mine all of our oil. Let's take everyone else's oil and then we'll be the only nation left with a massive reserve of oil. Except for the fact that every couple of years we keep finding new massive reserves of oil.
Like I said, it's working out very well.
Well, I mean, my absolute favorite was like Biden selling off our fucking reserves to like fucking China and shit. It's like, are you retarded?
Yes, he is.
And rebuying them at twice the price of what he sold them for. I don't see the issue here.
Again, there's a certain point where you have to it's malice. The goal is, hey, I'm going to enrich myself through a deal. I don't really care what the government has to pay for it because I'm not paying for it. The government's paying for it, but I'm going to make money off the deal regardless.
Been lost.
Did you poop a little?
A little bit, yeah. As my I'm currently suffering horrors of the warp, so you know, my skills are starting to slowly dissipate down, bit by bit.
Yeah, your dodge is down to like 95%.
Yeah.
The Emperor commands.
I know, it's only a 95% chance to dodge, and I gain a guaranteed chance to re-roll if I fail it.
I am trying to find what I can do without setting everybody on fire.
Yeah, can you laser beam people?
Yeah, but nobody that matters.
Just kill stuff. I mean, that's all that matters is killing something. If you can blast it and it dies.
Blast them! I'm trying to take out the hard-to-hit guys. Kamehameha!
It's under 24 HP.
Actions will
We have
speak
found the
louder
true
than
Saiyan
words.
Prince.
Yes.
Why do they all have tails?
Don't ask questions.
Because they're monkey.
Return to Monkey!
Yeah, they're like, you know, under the moon, they turn into giant apes with tails.
I don't know, I've never actually seen any of them.
Oh yeah, they do. They're, you know, they like under a full moon they get really huge and become giant monkeys.
What are you talking about?
Essentially.
Saiyans?
Yeah, pretty much.
They're werewolves.
Kind of, yeah. See, what's funny is that werewolf lore is actually rather unique to one part of the world, but all of them have different werewolf stories. Like, if you were listening to, like, a vampire story from, like, let's say Africa, and a vampire story in Europe, they have the same general concept, but their application is very different. So, like, what is it? It's a tribe in Africa whose name I cannot remember for the life of me. And in, like, the early 2000s, they had a big vampire scare. It was so big that they were actually killing people on the streets over it because they were accusing each other of being vampires. Vampires could suck the life out of you remotely. Whereas in Europe, vampires, of course, they have to touch you, and they have rules and all this, like the Bram Stoker vampire, right? That's what we think of when we think of vampire. But like in Africa, it's no, they sap your life, like your soul. Which I thought was about...
now 3 plague bearers.
What's up?
There are now 3 plague bearers.
Well, I mean, the thing's about to die anyway.
Yeah, but it doesn't guarantee they're going to die.
What if I do electrical storm and it just kills everything? Oh, that did it.
It's still at 6 HP, motherfucker.
Come on, man. That's why you gotta do the Kamehameha. Just insta-kill stuff.
I don't have any Kamehamehas.
Give me an extra turn and I will show you the power of Kamehameha. Expose their weakness. Their weakness to the powers of the warp. Yes, thank you. Oh, man. Whether or not... After this fight, I'm going to bed, guys. I'm tired. I've been
How
up.
did Everard move? What?
I don't know.
Because we won. The fight's over.
Is it?
It's at 6 HP. The fight's not over. It's on your turn.
Why are you walking into that?
The fight's over for me. There's nothing here. It's done for me. I hit an enemy and like all the other enemies exploded across the map.
That's only on your screen, man.
You dare give up now?
Well, I can tell you right now, there's no issues for me.
Yeah, because you're dead. And Cassia's down, you son of a bitch.
Dude, what the fuck?
On me, I am...
Well, you desynced or some shit, man, because you're not... it's not what's going on.
Well, time to do the firestorm, and hopefully that does enough damage that it kills off the Oculus thingy. And hopefully all the other stuff dies with it. There we go, now it's dead.
Okay, this is very weird.
Cassia, Abelard, and now Kibbles is down.
What's going on?
I think the game froze for me. There it goes.
There it goes.
Jesus Christ.
Watches over
Because
us.
something is clearly going wrong.
I'm going to collect whatever's in there.
Austin has left the gaming session because Austin broke things.
That's okay.
Time to level up.
Oh, we can go down. We can go further.
Mm-hmm.
So
Just, I'm leveling up. Please stop.
we are going to save first. Let's see here. The Brink of Death. The Master Technician deals 12% more damage to targets with less than 50% wounds and heals 50% more wounds for targets with less than 50 wounds. Okay. I can't heal any. I'm not a healer, so there's that. Warp Mines. Nope. Don't care about that. Blade of Light. I still want that. Blazing it. The Psyker's critical hit chance increased by 1% until the end of combat every time the Psyker deals damage by any means. Relentless Blaze. When the Psyker is burning, the Psyker's psi rating is increased by +1, and the Psyker's resolve is increased by +2. Damage from fire no longer reduces Psyker's momentum. Every time I take mental damage from any source other than Aftershock, the target suffers half as much damage. Nope, don't care about that. These are all things I don't really use.
That's right. I can't just join whenever I want to.
You can't?
No, like I can join in, but I can't join the
He's
game.
in a waiting room. He can't actually come in the fucking
Oh, yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, we'll do this, we'll do the level ups next time. How about that? Because I'm really tired. I'm ready to go to bed. So we are gonna call it a night. We're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys for hanging out and playing. We went a little bit later than we normally do, so that's nice.
Blame me.
And the game's gonna crash again. I guarantee it's gonna crash. It's gonna give me an error. It's like, nope. Out like normal. That's fine. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope to see you all again back on Monday, where, you know, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do on Monday right now. I don't know. I don't know if people like Control. I'm enjoying it, but I don't know if anybody else does.
I mean, I like the game.
See, there's a vote for one. Monday, yeah, Monday. Yeah, Monday. Yeah, but Sundays we don't do anything. Sundays I have a day to sleep in a little bit, or not sleep in, but go to bed. I'm an old man. Why not Sunday? Well, because I have relationships, and if I don't do anything with them, I might not be able to stream at all because she'll kill me. She needs... Look, women need lots of water and attention, okay? If you don't give them either, they get really unhappy. All right?
Throw them candy bars.
Well, no. That's how you make them fat, which makes me unhappy. So I will say good night, everybody.